screen. Let me get myself on screen. Let me go ahead and get myself right. Let me get myself on screen. Hot Facts is starting a little bit earlier today. I'm getting closer to monetization, so I'm starting a little bit earlier. But we have new music. Good song, something that you can sit, listen, and vibe to before we get the show started. We're going to take a listen. K Reese 007. We got a new song that is coming in. We have a very, very great day. I have lots of stuff to go over today. What's up, Tony Lopez? Lots of stuff to go over today. We got the merger, the Walmart, the UberEats. We're going to go over all of that, completed the full process. I'm going to break down how the order goes, what you're supposed to do, everything else like that. We have a very, very great day today. I worked graveyard last night and finished this morning. That's why Hot Facts is starting right now. Okay. But at the same time, we got some new music from K Reese 007, something to listen to while you are driving right now. This is music coming from me to you, Hot Facts to you. Okay, go ahead and check this out. Let me go ahead and push mute. Oh, I got lots of info too. Look, with this merger also, people, I've been getting texts. TFT has texted me. We have a lot of news. And Yost Malone, people took my advice. He took my advice and made more money. We're going to watch that. He actually did it. But before we get right into that, people, we have brand new music that's about to start. And look at my phone. Let me hit mute and here we go.
I'm a soul talk, from my soul talk, trip off to the cosmos too often. Time froze and left me in a moment of time. Now it got me releasing my mind, intertwined with the rhythms when reciting my line. Making love to the track is how I feel in my mind. I stay in tune to the rhythm of the night, and stargaze under moonlight all night. I spark haze to see an image in the smoke. I do music for the city dwellers floating on hope. So I spit dope for the real addicts. Navigate through life, swerving through life's traffic. Take the highway as I fly away and get my head straight, moving through the average day. Music move me on the daily, I just fade away and get caught up in my thoughts and pass the day away.
Breaking to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life, breaking through.
This for the inner city, they with me, it's all love. This is for hip hop, what the people love. But it's not what they love, it's what the people need. It's for the thugs and the ladies in designer jeans. And everybody in between got a vibe out. I feel the city breathing and let a sigh out. I puff a little line, get into the right zone. I feel the sunset about to bring the night on. The melody behind the music got the right feel. But I gotta keep it moving cause these streets real. Can you ride with me? Can you vibe with me? Wake up, stretch, open up your eyes with me. Fall into my thoughts and open up the sky with me. And go beyond with me. That's what I'm reaching. Fall into my thoughts and get lost. Music is in danger, so the soul for the wrong cause.
Breaking to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life, breaking through it all. Made it to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life.
Now I'm changing what they thinking cause I motivate. I plant seeds in their minds and watch them cultivate. Still below the waist, I keep the waistline. I keep writing down my dreams just to chase time. You hear the bass line? That's the theme music. Hands back and forth, watch them lean to it. This extreme usage of a voice choosing to express the voice of the people. Seeing music, unify the same place, same time. We can occupy the same place, the same time. If you feel what I'm saying, say right. If you understand to mean and say ride. Then the story of my life I write. Every time I grab a pen and write, I hope you're feeling the flight. I'm just moving to the rhythm of my life. On top of the city, watching the lights.
Breaking to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life, breaking through it all. Made it to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life.
Woo! It's gonna sound a little staticky when I come in. Make sure you guys go cop that. It's available on iTunes. It's available on pretty much anywhere you can get music. Okay, anywhere you can get music, it is on there. Go ahead and cop that. That is new music coming from the Hot Facts camp. That is K Reese 007. That's my brother. Yeah, that's my brother. We got bars over here. We got bars. Now making it to the other side, people. You know what I'm saying? Getting up, growing up, doing what you got to do. You still got to move in and out. You got to know how to stay in tune and do your thing, but you will make it to the other side if you play it right. Go ahead and cop that. It is there for all to listen to. As you see, we got that West Coast feel. We got that nice bass line. You can sit, ride, listen to music. Mr. Flex, hope you were listening to that. I got one for you. That's coming from Hot Facts. Woo! Coming from Hot Facts, people. Yes, we got a great one. Thank you, Big Bro, for that one. Thank you, Big Bro, for that one, people. I have to make sure I did it right. Yesterday was not how I was supposed to be doing that. I have to make sure I mulligan that one right there. But we have a great one today. Now, remember when my video should have been uploaded of what I just did earlier. Also, we are on the road to 3K. We are on the road to monetization also. But remember, make sure you hit like and subscribe to get notified. People, let's go ahead and get this thing busy right now. Yost Malone had remember when, he was saying these things. Well, he did the video for the 800 thing and he didn't make the money and he wasted his time. And then today he went out, he did his thing. I actually watched the video and he took my advice. He actually took my advice. And this is when I say the things that I say, sometimes you have to listen to them because they make more sense. Okay. And this is what it was. Yesterday, he told me in a comment, he told me he appreciates my input. Okay. So yes, before he did the video though, there was an order for Walmart Spark as a GMB. And on those orders, you get multiple drop-offs to multiple addresses, right? They give you a lump sum for whatever it is. And he turned it down. Let me tell you what he turned down. It was a $40 offer, okay? $40. It had 11 addresses to drop off to. People say that's a lot of addresses. Okay, but listen to this. They gave him 1 hour and 30 minutes to complete the 11 drop-offs. So now you just think like this. TFT says, nice track. Yeah, boy. Hot Facts is right there. So let me tell you what does not make sense. If they give you an hour and a half for $40, that means you're going to make $30 an hour. So he would have hit his $30 an hour mark right there, just with that, right? Now, they give you that hour and 30 minutes of their time saying you should complete it in. Most people who are going to do their thing will complete it within the hour, let's say 45 minutes to an hour and 10 minutes and you'll get that done. So then you'll really make that $40 an hour. Okay. Once you get that hour done, you now have time to pick up more orders. Okay. And then go ahead and do your thing. Now, $40. Now here's the miles. People are saying, well, what were the miles on it? $40 for 30 miles. That comes to $1.50 a mile. Now, Doordash tips. And I was watching Gig Coach Jake last night from 2019, and he was going over the same thing right now that Doordash tips. Van says, if you are in an area where you cannot get the $2 a mile and you have to settle for the $1 a mile, go get the $1 a mile. They said $1.50 to $2 is ideal. He turned down $1.50 per mile right off the top. That had $40 to get done in an hour and a half. Now, if he's doing food delivery, he knows he has to do a few orders to get that done to even come close to that. But all he has to do is go drop those off. Now, on GMB orders, people, there's only one item or two items max that you are dropping off per house. So it's only going to be like one onion, one ruler. It's gonna be things like that. So he turned that down. After he told me he saw my comment. He said your advice. He says I appreciate your input. So we are gonna watch right now what Yost Malone did in this video, and I'm gonna let you see how he took my advice. And you are gonna hear out of his own mouth. Sometimes you have to adapt. Watch this. Let me go get it first, people. I love it when I do this, and this is why he did not come on my show, because sometimes you got to let him know what's real. Check this out. Let me type up Yost Malone. And I thank you, Yost, because this shows that you do listen, and sometimes, you just have to pay attention to what's going on. I'm going to hit mute, and here we go.
When it comes to cheese slices, choose the one that's 100% real, natural cheese. Sargento.
When I was young, I was always told if you shaved, it would grow back faster. And so at a
Wow. Order number 5 is done.
We're gonna watch that, but I thought that was Bud Soda at first. That just hopped on screen, but it wasn't. I'm sorry.
I got 2 more left. I've timed myself. I'm about at 48 minutes or 2 more drop-offs. I think it'll probably take an hour and 10 minutes. That is my bet. Look at that. They have a fountain or like a waterfall. This is crazy. Look at that. Order number 6 and 7. We're all done. Wow, that one was a doozy. It wasn't awful. It took about an hour to get done. As I was leaving, I have another Spark order to get from the Walmart that's in this area because I knew I was going to be close to it. $12 for 3 miles. I know it's not the $20 payoffs I'm usually getting, but I need to get 2 quick orders so I can get that incentive. It's definitely worth it. I mean, the last one paid $38, so I can take a $12 one. And that can be a little bit more, I can't think of the word now. I can be a little bit more selective in what I take from my last one, since I'll have about an hour and a half before, like I said, Walmart stops their deliveries. I can't run out of time tonight. I'm not going to let that happen. Order has been delivered. 1 more to go. Gonna hit that bonus. All right, y'all, we reached that time to where it is about to be the end of the night. I've been out for around fall. This is crazy. 3, 2. Yeah, just got to adapt and make things happen and drive back in the area. Ending drop off where the last location is going to put me close to another .com where you do drop off like what's going on. They said they're possibly behind. All right, just forget that last clip. None of that happened. The order wasn't even ready. I don't know what's going on. They said they're possibly behind, but I did pick up this one. $38 for 24 miles. It's 7 orders. So it's like Walmart.com where you do drop off like 1 or 2 items per house. The ending drop off where the last location is going to put me close to another Walmart so I can take an order and then drive back in the area that I was in. Yeah. Just got to adapt and make things happen. But $38, not bad.
The reason why I showed you guys that in reverse and not forward, I wanted you guys to hear him say it took about an hour. So it took about an hour, which it took less than an hour. So he made $38 in less than an hour. He has never done that in the past 4 months. Let's go ahead and be honest. He has not done that in the past 4 months. Okay. The order I'm talking about, that GMB, you heard him say out his own mouth, is 1 or maybe 2 items. That's because I had to specify that to him. He used that in his video again. He verified he verified what I was telling him. Okay. The last one that he turned down was $40 for 30 miles. He took one for 38 and 24. So he said, let's not do that again. But the one that he said scratch, he got there, and because they were still picking the item, it was not ready. He canceled it. Like, he has no patience at all. He has to wait for them to pick. He probably does not like to go and shop for the items. Also, if he went to go shop for the items where you get paid more money on those, he would understand the picking process and that and you just go ahead and wait, man. You do your thing. But he turned that one down, and he accepted a $38 24 mile. Okay, he dropped them off in under an hour, so he got paid $38 per hour. Right now, I went to the beginning to let you hear him say why he took the order, and then he said sometimes you have to adapt. Now, the adaptation is what I told him to do. He did my adaptation and made $38 an hour. And he pretty much said it in his video without coming out and saying yes, but he did it. And then check this out. He had another one for $12.65. So that brought him up to what he needs. Okay. 38 plus 10 people is 48. Add in $2 more. He made $50 just that fast. So he made $50, people. He was going to make $50 in that hour and a half that they originally gave him. So he upped it. So he actually did better because he now took the second one. Like I said, you take the order, you go do your thing, you'll make that. You get it done quick, you'll get another order in, bam. Now he's moving. Now, if he sees that's how it works and he stops this, he's an idiot. He's a complete idiot, because if I was him, I would continue to do my Walmart Spark. Okay. Walmart Spark, get that done first to make that money, and then go sign on to the food apps. Once the Walmart Spark is done in the morning, then you can go ahead and because in the morning you get more GMB orders. You can get like 2 of those GMB orders. You can get a GMB order that's like $70. It'll say $70 for 2.5 hours. I'm taking that, and I'm gonna get it done in an hour and a half. You see what I mean? He made more money taking my advice on Walmart Spark and using the principle and saying sometimes you have to adapt. So these drivers that are going to now be trying to go for top dashers, sometimes you have to adapt. This is all I'm saying. This is someone that appears on the channel and preaches the propaganda, but then makes videos to go ahead and see that you can make more money. Thank you so much, Yost. Now, that brings me into this Walmart Spark thing, because I got Walmart Spark on Uber Eats this morning. I was going to do Walmart Spark for Saturday and Sunday all day for just 2 days and do them all day. Don't do any Uber Eats. So today I went out, I turned on for my graveyard shift, and Uber Eats gave me 2 batches for Walmart. Okay. I said, ooh, Walmart, huh? Why are we getting these? Now, when I got there, Tony Lopez, the rookie who is now he's working. I don't got to call him a rookie. He knows what he's doing all the way. He says that yesterday he did not get any DoorDash Walmarts, and no one else there that normally were getting those on DoorDash. No one got any DoorDash orders yesterday. No one did. It was only Instacart, Walmart Spark, and he said all of his Walmart orders yesterday were from Uber Eats. So I was like, wow. So when I got my 2, I said, hold up, Walmart. So I go, and he explained that to me. Now, here's how it went a little bit different from when you do your Walmart Spark and if you do Uber Eats. So if you work Walmart Spark and Uber Eats, I'm going to give you the breakdown on how the app works fully in detail for both sides. Okay, I'm going to break this down for you. So if you drive Uber Eats and you're picking up from Walmart, and you drive Walmart Spark, I'm going to break down the differences in the pickup and how it comes through on your phone for your app. Okay, now let me go ahead and get here. I had TFT, Kevin Hawthorne. What's up from Lakeland, Florida? Go check out Kevin Hawthorne, people. This guy gets interviewed by the news media because he's an excellent person down there at the bus station. He takes care of people with that customer service so well that they do interviews with him on the news. Okay, check out Kevin Hawthorne. All right. TFT says today's morning run after down for 2 days was nice. Yes, yes, yes. He says only work from about 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. $100. That's how you put that in. And then TFT says I've had up to 5 packages for single GMB order. Yes, I've had up to now. The most items I have had on a particular GMB order, I had 10 items on the GMB order. One time, one person had 10 items, and the rest of the people only had one. So you can get multiple items, but 95% of the time, it's going to be 1 and 2. 1 and 2 items. That is it. TFT let me know that he was picking up the GMB orders on Uber Eats also this morning. So let me tell you how it works. While you are on Walmart Spark, and we all know when on Walmart Spark, now here's where you can choose which app you want to take your orders on now, because on Walmart we do know that on Walmart, if your phone is on vibrate or whatever, it does not make a notification sound. So you have to have that screen up so you can see that it's sending you a notification. On Uber Eats, your notification sound goes off and it lets you know that you have it. Those are 2 big differences right from the jump. So you will be able to hear the order on Uber Eats versus not hearing the order on Walmart Spark. That's a plus right there. Now, the tips, okay? The tips on Uber Eats, the customer, okay, is not ordering from Uber Eats. I asked two customers, both people that I dropped off to. I asked them, did you order through Walmart or Uber Eats? The first gentleman said, I do not know. I am the caregiver here. Okay. Now, the lady that I dropped off to next, she said that she ordered hers directly through Walmart. Okay, so she ordered directly through Walmart and then it popped up to come in to Uber Eats. Now, what I do not know is, since it came through Uber Eats, I don't know if they are having the people do the same process as they're tipping, as far as how Walmart Spark does, how it's up to a certain amount of time. That is the gray area. I do not know. I am going to have to call Walmart Spark and ask them myself, because Walmart Spark is Walmart and they should know about that type of pay if I'm asking. And Uber should know that also. Now, check this out. I may be calling the same place because the same marketing center might have Walmart Spark and have Uber Eats. So I could be calling the same call center. So we will figure that out right there. Okay, TFT says it's the same as Spark. See, people, look, that's why TFT is my man. He's up there in Northern California, people. I'm down here in Southern California. And he said he checked. I take his word. That's my deputy. The Lone Ranger is here to serve some food justice now. And check this out. Ooh wee. Did you guys just hear? The Lone Ranger has come out. See, it's this no tip, no trip stuff in this service. The Lone Ranger came out of nowhere. He hasn't had a word in like 2 months. Oh my goodness, people, you do not want him to come out. All he does is the right thing when he comes out. Whoo! So let me go ahead and not mess up these facts right here, because I don't want him messing up and talking. I don't want to talk like that for a whole show, people. That's annoying, and I hate it when he does that. Dang, but it's necessary then. It's necessary. TFT says the Central Valley, but closer to north than you. Yeah. True that in the Central Valley, people, that's where you're going to have a lot of agriculture and things like that. Now, I will tell you this: when the order comes in on Walmart, it's going to give you, obviously, you have the difference in accepting your order on Walmart. Walmart will give you a certain amount. Walmart will give you up to 10 minutes if it's to a farther one, or it'll give you like 3 minutes or 2 minutes. You are dealing with the same time frame on Uber Eats to accept your order. Now, the orders on Uber Eats are going to pay you less than the Walmart Spark orders that you would get from Walmart Spark. But the Uber Eats orders are going to be larger than all of your typical Uber Eats orders. Okay, you feel what I'm saying? They're going to be less than Okay, less than the Walmart Spark order, but more than the typical Uber Eats order. So there's something to think about then. Sometimes someone can be in a nice hot one with Uber, and then here's how it works well. Also, you can do a Uber pickup at Walmart, and Uber can stack you with a food place at the same time. Okay, so you now have the option to have a Spark and a Uber and double stack without dirty apping. You can now do that at the same time with Uber. Okay. Now, when you arrive to the place on Walmart Spark, you have to hit start delivery. You can only clock in like 10 minutes. If it's an ASAP, you get there, you go in right away. If you're a shopper, you can go ahead and just start. But when you hit on Walmart Spark, you got to hit I've arrived, what carport you're in, you put that in. On Uber Eats, okay, once you hit the box, you have already checked in and it goes straight to their SNCC. I asked the employee who came out with the SNCC, how fast did you guys know when I got here and you saw it inside here? He said, "Oh, Robert, you're already here." So maybe the GPS let them know I was here, but when I hit the button, it was already done. Now I will tell you this: I had 2 orders to pick up from Walmart on my stack order from with Uber Eats. Now I was confused at first, but we figured it out. I was trying to confirm I was there for both orders, and it only allowed me to hit one of the boxes, the first order name. My batch was like 729 or something. It allowed me to hit that one. But when we checked their SNCC, it checked me in for both of those with only signing in for the one. So when I hit proceed after I put everything in the trunk, and I hit on Uber, it asks you if you retrieved all the items. So I hit yes. And then from there, it allowed me to hit the second check, then to start the delivery. Okay. Now, if there's an issue to where, let's say, one of the orders is not coming out, Uber now, the one that you don't check, and if you hit start the delivery, it'll just go and you will not have that one. And you go from there. Okay. When you are dealing with Walmart Spark, if there is one that's not there, if you have one of the reps that's tech savvy with his SNCC, he can go in and remove the things, and then you can start. Or you can do it the long way. You go ahead, start your delivery. You wait till that is the last one there. You call customer support because they're going to say call when it's done. You call them. They'll take it out. They'll still pay you for it. And then they'll try to say you're going to have to hit return to the place, and you'll just hit that and cancel it out, and then you're good. That's the long process of doing that. Uber will just allow you now to not hit that box if it's not there, and that's done, and you only get the one. Now, I don't know if they're going to take out the pay from the 2 on that, and I thought I pushed mute. So sorry. Okay, turn the volume down. I thought I hit mute. I am sorry. So let me do this. Oh, they're still calling. Okay, what is this? Okay. Clear that. Now volume. Hit that. All right, mute everything. Vibrate. So I don't know if you're gonna get the same pay when Uber takes one of those out, but I do know, like, when you do a shopping pay with Uber, and you got to use the secret that I do, people. It's not a secret. If you know that there are multiple items missing on someone's shopping list, I hit that, and once I let them know, like once or twice of a substitution, I'm not going to let them know anymore. I'm going to mark everything there, and then when I get up to the register, whatever was there from their list, I'm going to now go back to completed, and I'm going to hit remove, refund, remove. I'm going to do all of that at the register. Then I'm going to use my card so that they are still getting items that they wanted. They got refunded, and I'm still getting paid full for that shopping order. You don't want to drive there, then you tell them that they don't have anything and they canceled out and you don't make any money. Sean Allen says, who the hell is Yost Malone? That's the question everyone's been asking. He is the biggest front runner. He is the biggest front runner for No Tip, No Trip, and he talks the most trash about everyone on his channel that no one watches, and they allow him on his panel because he is so much of a worthy soldier. They allow him get up there and talk all this stuff. So what I am letting them know that when they allow their soldier to speak like that, and then he takes my advice and made more money, you guys got to figure out, do you want him to be representing you guys on stage? You guys can't have somebody half stepping. Ain't no half stepping. Ain't no half stepping. Ain't no half stepping. That's like Icky Shuffle not doing the full Icky, not doing the full Icky. You cannot, if you can't do the full Icky, or if you can't do the Dion, don't have me high stepping here. If you can't do the Dion all the way, don't do it. No half stepping. Ain't no half stepping. And I just have to show it to let them know and it's more to let people know out there that when you are watching people shoot these videos, some people are doing things and doing other things just to try to get you to watch their stuff. Don't fall into anything like that. That is never what you should do. Bad for your business, bad for your health. Okay. You will get mad. Like, why was I listening to this dude? But what he did do today was positive. He took my advice. He took that GMB that was just about almost the same, and he made money. He did it. He got another order in real quick, made $50 faster. He made $73 all day yesterday and made that 50 right there in an hour and a half. It paid off, and it worked better. So, that's why I have to show that too. But I will tell you this about the Walmart and the Uber. Okay. The tracking, I guess, I don't know. This is the first time I have someone already outside waiting for me with Walmart Spark. I don't know if that had anything to do with Uber, but if they're ordering from Walmart, I don't know how the navigation would be, any different from what Walmart is, but he was outside waiting for me. So I don't know how that works at all. The biggest benefit is now I starred now. Today was my first time picking up from the Walmart, so I starred my Walmart there, so I can pick up in there. The biggest plus there is you can literally, man, you can make more money in that shopping center. So that's going to be a place where a lot of drivers will now be sitting. And I'll tell you this, there's a lot of DoorDash drivers that were saying, we don't like the GMB orders. We don't take those. And when I first start doing the Walmart, you guys remember I asked the employees, about the GMBs, and they said that they were surprised that I was getting them because, they said the DoorDash people were getting them. But then the other employees said that they started trying them out with the Walmart Spark people to see if we can get the job done better. So they moved a lot of those GMBs over to Walmart Spark. Okay, for the drivers there, and then the drivers on DoorDash were saying, we don't get those orders anymore. That's because you guys weren't taking them when they took them away, and now you guys are complaining that now you want them now. So now the Walmart Spark drivers have those, and I guess it's been a trickle down to how DoorDash has been at least in the drivers in my area, it's been a trickle down to how many orders were coming in through DoorDash. Which now I will tell you this. If you are on the waiting list for Walmart Spark, just be patient because now you can have UberEats and still pick up Walmart orders. They're just going to be a little less than what the Walmart Spark people are getting. So if you are on the waiting list for Walmart Spark, do not be afraid because now you can pick up Walmart orders through UberEats. Okay. Now we're going to see, you know how a lot of these, and I'll tell you this, I'm going to get right into that too. DoorDash has a bad reputation of having bad drivers, right? So if they're not taking the GMB orders, they have to take them away and do all of these other things. I kind of think it's a safe bet that Walmart is saying if we use Uber Eats because they have more of a structured thing for accountability, let's see if the numbers improve with Uber Eats versus what we were doing with DoorDash. Now I guarantee you're going to see people that want to make more money on the food app, and now that they know that Uber Eats is testing this, you're going to see a lot of DoorDash people using Uber Eats more. The same people, but I'm telling you guys this, you still got to have those same standards and everything with Uber Eats is coming in. So you got to remember that. You got to remember that different platform where you know it's different. Okay, so you can't do DoorDash on Uber. It will not work, and that's why most people do DoorDash and not Uber. You can't do the same things. Can't do them at all. Hello, Moon over Miami. Hello, hello. Thank you for checking out the videos again. Once again, people, if you go ahead and shoot some of these thumbs right here, like this right here, like this stream, subscribe to get notified. If you guys did not hear, K-Reese 007, we dropped some new music from HotFacts. Go ahead and check that out. You know, getting over to the other side is what we are all trying to do. Make sure you guys do go ahead and check that out. Okay, that was a very nice one. Now we have yeah, CTFT, they just broke it down here. They just broke it down here in my area. It's brand new here. They just broke that down here. Now my wife gets a lot of Smart and Final orders. I do know that she gets Smart and Finals a lot with her shopping pays. Oh, I want to. Ooh, I'm about to get into these videos, but I want to say this. I'm going to show you guys someone's Alaska Gigs and Guns. Cody, my man. People, he understands it now. He now understands how to use the gig work with his shorts in Alaska. Alaskan Gig and Guns has now 39,000 views in 5 days. 39,000 views. 39,000 views, people. Alaskan Gig and Guns. 39,000 views in 5 days. He broke free from that wild side, and I told him, you know, when you expand and get yourself out there, you can still do your thing and you'll get people to watch your stuff. He's doing so great with his videos, people. So now I want you guys to understand this. Yost Malone has 2,070 subs and he has 54,000 views. Alaskan Gig and Guns, okay, has 39,000 views in 5 days and they only have 300 subscribers. Do you know how much traction that is coming to his channel? And then he showed people that he can't deliver because Moose can jack up you doing your deliveries. He even showed that, and that's got a whole lot of views, people. He understands that's traction. That's traction. Cody has traction coming into his channel. 39,000 views in 5 days. And his every short that they are putting up is getting 500, and they are doing their thing. Big ups to let me show it. Let me show you guys Cody and them. Let me show you guys a lot. And I'm telling you guys, this is how you use your shorts. You have to know how to use your short and use it for what you're trying to do. He's doing a great job. Congratulations, man. Great job. Great job. Let me see if this one's updated. Let me see. Let's go to bam. Great job. They're at 40,285 views. They deleted all of their other content and started off from scratch. People, let me see. As you can see here, look at these views. Can I put these views up in my large? Let me see. In my large. Look at these views from Alaskan Gig and Guns. Look at when they lost all the subs and then they switched over and they're doing this thing. Look, 3,800 in that day, 12,000 in that day, 12,000 in that day. 2,200 in this day, almost 10,000 in this day. Okay, 10,000 in this day. He is on the come up and he's doing the content correctly. He's doing it. He's using Alaska. He's using Alaska, the greatest frontier. And man, he's using Alaska right now for exactly how it can benefit him. He's getting a lot of views. These videos are now going to keep coming in because he has a lot of outdoors people now seeing that he's outdoors doing this thing. Big ups to Alaskan Gig and Guns. Now with the platform that they have, he's going to keep doing these videos. Then this is when, you know, he can now start his marketing for, let's start doing shorts in between these for autumn to get more, because now he's going to have these traction coming in with these thousands and thousands of views. That's how you do it. Now you have these other people looking in. Now you go ahead and show them, hey, this is what a DoorDash video looks like if you live in Alaska. Do a ride along. Now those people are going to watch that Alaskan ride along, and that's how you make it in Alaska with doing it. You break out from those people who are holding you back, and you do you broke up from them, and you are doing way better. Congratulations, Cody. Congratulations. I like that, people. I like that. Let me see. We're going to show. Oh, I have the body cam of a Florida sheriff's son getting arrested, and they allowed him to put his hands in his pockets and do all type of weird stuff there. We are going to look at where is it? There was a where is it? Where did I put this one? Oh, yes. Now, you guys may have seen the other day, there was a lady that pulled an AR out of the police car and she shot the police and an innocent bystander. We're going to watch that right now. Let me hit mute.
Sprouts Farmers Market. Great prices on the freshest produce and so much more.
We start tonight with breaking new video just into our newsroom showing what happened during Friday's hours-long standoff with the Grady County deputies.
Up close, too. It was just released hours ago, just a few hours ago, after the suspect made her first court appearance. News 4's Ashley Moss is here with that new video. And Ashley, it is intense.
That's right. Yes, it is. Kevin and Jolene, we do want to warn you at home that what you're about to see.
YouTube took the other video down. The other video that I had was actually showing her break free from the handcuffs from the video inside the car, picking up the AR to shoot everyone. But this is the video here.
May be disturbing to watch, but keep in mind that everyone is expected to be okay.
She wouldn't even take any water from us or anything. Yeah. Ow! What was that? Oh! Danny, I'm hit right here. Yeah. I'm hit right here too, Danny. Hit in the head. 2615 County, we got shots fired up here. We need backup immediately. Start EMS. Start EMS. We got a civilian. Hit.
Now, you just heard the moment when a Grady County deputy and Dale Moses, the man who originally called 911, were shot. Again, both men are okay. Just moments before that happened, deputies had been called to the home near Bridge Creek on a welfare check after Moses found Rachel Zion Clay crawling around on her hands and knees outside, barking like a dog. When deputies arrived, they believed she was in danger, so they handcuffed her and put her in a deputy's car. But in this brand new video, you see the moment the 36-year-old slipped out of the cuffs for grabbing one of the deputies' loaded rifle. She then aims out the window and starts shooting, 9 rounds in all. For the next 5 hours, deputies tried to get her to leave the SUV, even ramming it with an armored vehicle. At one point, Clay threw papers out of the window of the cruiser, later found to have notes scribbled all over them, reading, "I killed one," and, quote, "kill any cop that tries to approach." After more than 3 hours of negotiations, she finally left the cruiser and was arrested. Rachel Clay now faces 3 counts of shooting with intent to kill. In a court appearance today, Clay told the judge she would like a psych evaluation and she wanted to see a doctor. For now, she's being held on $1 million bail.
You guys see that link? Hop on in here. What you got to say about this? What you got to say about this? This is a woman. Now, they said that they went over there for a psych evaluation. She was crawling on her hands and knees outside, barking like a dog. I want to know what type of drug she was doing that makes her crawl on her knees and bark like a dog. That is a hallucinogen. I don't know if she was on mushrooms or I have no idea, but that is crazy right there. But the video that they took off, she's inside. They have her handcuffed like in the front, and she gets them off, gets the gun and starts. What? Now, when that dude got hit, he said, oh. Then bam, bam, bam. Now, they killed the shooter who was shooting the AR into the apartment complex in New York. They killed him. I don't know. I don't know how someone can survive shooting a person in front of police officers with an AR and still live. And then, you know, attempted murder or what did they say? With intent. Then for a psych evaluation. Here's the thing. That lady did not die, and that's a blessing that she did not die. But when do you get a chance to pick and choose how you're going to handle that situation right there? She had an AR, and she shot someone with the AR. Last thing I checked, police officers would have filled that car up with lead, and they would have pronounced her dead on the scene. I would like to know what changed in that situation. And I would like to know what changed in the going to court and why does she have $1 million bail? Why is it not revoked? I would like to know all of these things right here. All of these things. Now they know she can't come up with, $100,000 to go ahead and get on out. They probably say, well, she probably doesn't have a house to go ahead and put up for collateral. Yeah. But you still put a number in front, so anything can happen. You can get one of these dirty-minded philanthropists that want to go ahead and donate money to that. So putting a number in front of it didn't make any sense to me. It needed to be revoked. She needs to be in there. And yes, she was outside on her hands and knees, barking like a dog. Now, if someone is on their hands and knees and barking like a dog and they pick up an AR and shoot me, that person's not going to be walking or barking anymore. I would like to know, how did that switch and how did that change? People, you guys can go ahead and chime in on that one right there. I thought that was very disturbing for me. Her actions, and then I don't understand how it was not Swiss cheese. I don't understand how that vehicle was not Swiss cheese at all. Don't get it. I do not know. Maybe that's the woman factor. If you're a woman, you don't get the car lit up like Swiss cheese. Maybe that's what it is. But if that was a man, I guarantee that car was lit up like Swiss cheese. I guarantee if that was a man, he was lit up like Swiss cheese. People can say anything they want. He was lit up like Swiss cheese. Now, I'm going to show this video of, this is the sheriff's son in Florida. He gets arrested. Okay, the sheriff's son gets arrested for a DUI. Let's go ahead and check this out. And My man Kevin Hawthorne, you are in Florida. Let me know if you guys have heard about this up there. You are in Florida.
Is the lack of a high school diploma holding you back, preventing you from getting raises and promotions? Summit
Chase Mina.
Chase what?
Mina. M-I-N-A.
Yeah. Where are you?
Street.
Where? Are you able to step out with me?
Yeah.
That's not cool. Easy, buddy.
Oh, man.
You okay? Let's just step towards the back of the car, okay? There you go. What's going on, man?
Ryan, need the whole ride home.
Yeah, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from?
Leave the ride home, man. No, leave the ride home.
Okay, I don't understand what you're saying. You're trying to get a ride home?
No.
Say it again for me.
Leave the ride home. The ride home.
The ride home?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you coming from?
The ride home.
Is that the name of a
ride
bar?
Home. No, yeah, the ride home. Like,
okay, where is this?
Winter Garden, ride home.
Okay, where are you headed to?
My house.
Okay, where's your house?
Right here.
Okay, gotcha. Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah.
For sure. If you don't have it on you, it's okay. You can just, we'll get your name, date of birth.
I would like to say this right here. I put these videos up all the time, right? And we watch people that reach in their pockets and they do other things and they get tackled, or they reach in their pockets and they tell them do not and they say it clear, do not reach in your pockets. And then they go ahead and check themselves. Okay. Now they don't know that this is, well, they probably figured out when they ran the plates, but he's going to give his ID once they give his name. But before that, they don't know that this is the sheriff's son. So I would like to know, how does anyone getting pulled over by the police and they suspect you of being intoxicated or under the influence, when is it okay for them to allow you to put your hands in your pockets to pull something out? I would like to know that. And that's a certain privilege that I wish I had. Trust me, I wish that was a privilege. People, if I reach in my pocket to pull out my ID like that, after them just going in my pockets, people, they'll throw me down or whatever. That's a privilege right there that I wish I had. Some people talk about, what privileges are you talking about? That's a privilege right there, to be able to put your hands in your pockets in front of the police and not be thrown to the floor. That is a privilege that people like me do not have. Some people don't like that I'm saying that, but it's the truth. Hot facts.
It's okay, man. Just give us your name and date of birth. Stay out of the truck right now. That's your date of birth?
Yep.
Okay. And what's your name?
Chase Mina.
Chase what?
Mina. M-I-N-A.
Don't lose your stuff here, bud.
Well, I mean,
Chase, just stay.
They allow you to drop things, then reach for objects on the floor. What type of policing is this? If I drop something and reach for it on the floor, people, I am not standing anymore. I'm telling you, I'm not. I'm telling you. If you guys don't believe me, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
The truck for right now, okay?
all right.
Hey, Chase, if you want to leave that in the seat, then
Oh, this is so terrible. Hey, Chase, if you want to leave that in the seat, they are allowing this dude to have his back towards them and reach in the car and fidget with things. Would police officers allow anyone who looks like me to do that right there? They're going to think that I'm going to pull something out of there, turn around and shoot. When is it A-okay? And then they ask him, whenever you want to put that down, it's A-okay. Come back and do. When is that right, people? When is this right? When is this right? Look at how many things can happen that they're allowing this dude with this privilege to have. Now, once he gave his name, they probably figured out, oh, let's try to figure out the name, but you don't do this for anyone. They didn't know who he was when they allowed him to put his hands in his pocket and drop his stuff on the floor and pick it up. This is, people, this is a privilege that some people don't have if you want to see exactly what it looks like. We cannot turn our back to the police and go fidgeting in the car at all. I can show you 100 videos where I get shot. Not me, but you know what I mean.
Can we step over in this parking lot so we can get you out of the road? Out of the roadway. Yeah. Okay. You'll actually leave the keys, man, and I'll explain everything. Okay. Just walk around. I just want to get you out of the road, man. Do you guys want to go around? You go around? Okay, it's Chase, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Chase. So the reason why we pulled you out of the car, well, first of all, we found you asleep at the light. You know how long you've been there?
Nope.
Okay, a minute. Okay. Have you been drinking tonight at all? A little bit? Okay. So right now...
They gave him so many passes and leeways. What's up, Corner Clubhouse? They gave him so many passes and leeways. Once he admitted, yes, I was drinking. Put your hands behind your back, sir. You are being arrested under suspicion of a DUI instantly. Why does the video continue after this? Let's keep watching. This is bad policing in my eyes. This is bad policing in my eyes. Some people might look at it from the superficial view and say, well, there's nothing happening. They're taking, no, this is definitely not right. This is definitely, what person gets this many options when
the concern is for your ability to drive. So I'm just going to ask you, would you be willing to answer some questions? Would you be willing to do some sobriety exercises for us tonight?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Is your ID in the car?
Yep.
Okay, no problem. Just sit tight. If you want to lean on this officer's car, I'll come right back to you, man. Okay, Chase. All right. So generally what we do is
he says absolutely not, but he already admitted to the drinking, sleep right there. They have enough to take him in. All right, you don't want to do any of that. All right, go on over there and lean on the car how you like. Do you see what I mean, people? This is not right. Let's keep breaking this video down.
we'll be running through some medical questions where you do the field sobriety exercises. If you don't want to do those, you don't have to. But right now, you're asking us to base our decision on your ability to drive on what we've seen so far. And what we've seen so far is you asleep in the vehicle, you reek of alcohol, it's obviously been drinking, you told us that you came from the bar.
Why does he have to explain himself after he already admitted? Why does he have to keep explaining himself to this person here? This person is clearly, and this is what I mean. We're going to show you what happened to Marshawn Lynch. Okay, Marshawn Lynch is an NFL football player. I'll show you what happened to Marshawn Lynch. Okay, like they didn't give him any leeway. They pulled him out the car and handcuffed him. That's what they did to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch was sitting in his vehicle, pulled over on on the side of a residential place, went to sleep while something happened to where he got there. You know, the curb is scraped, but he got there, he was asleep in his car with the car turned off, and they pulled him out and drug him to the floor. They are not doing anything to this dude here at all.
So I just want to present you the opportunity again. Would you like to do field sobriety exercises?
Nope.
All right. Go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back.
I didn't like that at all. And then they put the cuffs on all nice and soft. I didn't like that at all, people. I did not like that at all. I did not like how they let the lady shoot up people with the AR and it was not Swiss cheese. Well, I don't like to see anyone go, but if that was a man in there shooting up people with an AR, he would not be walking around. This guy, they gave him, I don't know who gets those rights to dictate how the police are going to handle you while you are intoxicated and sleep at a stoplight. I have no idea. They allowed him to turn back about face, reach in the vehicle, and fumbling for things. He could have had anything in that vehicle, turn around and shot those guys. Terrible policing. Terrible policing. Slap on the wrist with the pity pat, with the handcuffs. It keep explaining yourself on why you're going to have to put him in handcuffs. We seen them detain people with force who were sober. I don't get that at all. I don't get that at all. If you get that, let me know. I don't think that was good policing. I thought it was absolutely terrible. Now, there was a question that I asked yesterday. Who started, okay? You know what? We're going to get into it. The question was, who started the no tip, no trip? And it was another thing that started, and we got back to get Coach Jake and paid to drive, paid a little bit more information. Thank you, Pete. He paid a little bit more information to where it goes back. It's before that. And when you listen to Get Coach Jake, he started the telling people, and then the percentages on what you need and what you can accept and what you cannot accept and all this other stuff. When you watch him, Pedro is like the complete evil version of that guy. And Pedro took that and then ran with it. But I still got to figure out, you know, was there someone right there along the side of Get Coach Jake? Because Always Cherry Pick has been freaking like the you guys know the Riddler on Batman. He's been texting me with riddles and writing me riddles in my comments. You know what I mean? So, I know there cannot be one because we all know I go by percentages. If there's one, there's 10. So I know that there's a group that was around then that kind of did their thing. And I do know that Get Coach Jake, he was telling people that 70%, you can have a 70% completion rate and you can still be on the app. He was saying now your acceptance rate does not matter at all. He said your acceptance rate does not matter at all. You can deny every single one. He said you can have a 70% completion rate, and he was breaking down the orders and did his thing. So this research that I am doing on who started this is it's still going on. I want to give a shout out to the Doordash Revolution, my partner here, Team HotFacts. He is also providing information and doing research himself because we are both on the same mission on trying to figure this out. I want to thank Always Cherry Pick because, and because he was throwing out names and breaking me in. I want to thank everyone else that's doing this. And for all of you people that are no tip, no trippers, I'm actually doing the research you guys should have done yourself before you started doing it. So this research is ongoing, and every little last bit of information that I get will be reported here, so we can actually put history where it's supposed to be, because that history is now being rewrote and moved into something else. Pedro put up a video and said that he thinks that people are gonna there's gonna be a fad of people doing it, but just like I said, the people are it's new content. Stop stealing my stuff. It's new content for the people who are actually really on the fence, who want to see what it is, because they can do new content. And then you're going to get people that are like, man, I need some new content. I'm going to hop on board and do this. The only thing that's going to happen when they are trying this is they're going to start getting better orders, and you're going to see more people start doing the thing. So it is a plus to see this going on. But he did say, I think it's a fad and this is what's going to happen. People, it's not a fad. And then he went along and said that it's a fad, and he's giving the credit to him in Sin City, which is why the people that have asked me, do I have the video that started it all? That's why I played it the other day. It did not start with Sin City. I've been doing it since I came in here. So just like I said, they tried to hush me and still try to do it. It did not start with Sin City. Sin City is a super duper big old giant. Oh, you can, a dukin. Oh, you can. I needed that. I was doing I was doing that back kick. And if you really know Street Fighter, you go ahead and you use Ken and do that double heel kick, whack, whack. You get them dizzy. You throw them, they stand up, and then you hit them with you can, and the whole fight's over in 5 punches. So if you are a real Street Fighter player, I'll smash you with Guile too. Sonic, boom, blade kick, jump up in the air, I grab you, smash you down, or throw you down to the side like that. And then I'll do that upside down kick or the little sweep on the floor, and you can't do nothing with Guile. But I was happy that I had some Street Fighters come in to help me. The Money Boys, TMB, and Sin City came in to really help. They came in to not help. They came in thinking that they like they were the force, and it was like let's say you have in a movie, you have two sides shoot at each other, and they're like, we're friendly. Oh, we gotta go get them. That's exactly what happened with me in Sin City and TMB. That's exactly what happened. We were like, oh no, we're boom. So that's what it was there. But Pedro, I've been doing this with you and your whole cult, all 24,000, 27,000. I've been doing it with them. Well, actually, when I got in, you had like 23,000 something. So I've been doing it with 23,000 people unafraid since then. Okay, so if you are going to state history, state the history. That's why I'm going back to do this research for the hot facts to figure out, we already know when the app started, California, we already know when Prop 22 came. We know the pandemic came. We now have to put in history. When did No Trip? We got to fill that part in. Who created that? How did that branch? How long did that go before? This is the history that I'm putting together so people can have a timeline on what's going on, so we can actually do that. Okay, you are trying to hide the timeline. I am trying to, expose the timeline. Okay, I'm putting on that cloud of smoke over those trip wires, those electric wires. You can be able to see them. I want people to see what's going on in the direction that it is moving into. If people can see a timeline, they can now put, dang, it started like this, did this, the food went up, money went down, did this came in, start doing this, drivers start doing this, they have to go back here. There has to be a complete timeline on what's going on. And this is the only way to have people get the hot facts. TFT says, I've been top dasher all but 1 month since 2021. Get it in, boy. Tony Lopez says, my favorite arcade game was Street Fighter 2. Yeah, and my favorite one was Championship Edition, where you can throw the sonic booms and the Hadouken across the whole screen, and people didn't even know how to jump in the air or attack you or anything. I'm in there, all the little Asian kids, because people, that's when you put your quarter up there, you got next. I used to hold it down. No one is taking me off. I was the kid you have to come and smash out. Always use Ken. Yeah, Ken was stronger than Ryu, but Ryu was nice though. Ryu, however you want to say it. However you want to say it. But Pedro, yeah, man, I've been doing this. Stop trying to take credit away from people who've been coming at you. And I'll tell you this, ain't no one came at you. Now, me watching Get Coach Jake, you know, I watched the videos, they're back then. He's not doing it. I was getting kind of upset watching him. But back then, okay, I understand kind of back then, because in certain areas, when these apps were put in, it was not as busy as it is now. So doing the cherry picking back then was going to help benefit you. I know when I started driving and then I moved out here, the average distance was like 8 miles. So if I can cherry pick and not do those 8 miles, that was going to work. Okay. That was going to work. So I do get that. So I did not really get mad after that. You know, he was saying that 70% is the lowest you can go, and you don't want to drop anywhere after that. And then all this other stuff, he really didn't get into the large order programs or anything else like that. It was just all about that to make it to how you're going to do. I wouldn't have went at him. And while watching his videos, I still would have had no urge to come at him how I come at Pedro, because he's not calling people scumbags and miserable human beings or anything else like that. And what I did like, he was breaking down maybe like 2 or 3 situations on each topic he was speaking about, so that you can better understand how you can, if you know what I mean. It was very informative. And he was helping. Yes, but what he did was he opened the floodgate to bad people would see that and then just go nuts with it. And that's exactly what happened. Once the pandemic came, the people were using those same rules when the pandemic came, and it just went nuts. And that's why No Tip, No Trip 2.0, Pedro is trying to revamp it and keep saying it now, trying to get that thing going, because that wave that it had when it came on in during the pandemic, when people had no choice but to accept you doing that, that was a huge wave, and they're still trying to ride that wave. But, you know, that wave is now about to come into this little thing now, because the pandemic is pretty much over. People are going to understand how you guys were holding the hostage and doing all this other stuff. You know what I mean? So, wow. TFT says, all I know, if you have not tested your theory in every market, you can't claim your way is the best. Do what's best for you and your market. TFT, that's all we tell these people. TFT. You already know what the business is. Regardless, keep your customers happy by providing good service and you'll be fine. And this is where you guys got to understand, when you do that, you will get return customers. Now, Pedro again in his video said no one gives cash tips, and on DoorDash, he said just forget it. The customer's not going to waste their time. I will tell you what customer will waste their time to go and add on DoorDash, the one that was treated all the way right. So just remember, people, don't just throw money away because someone else says, well, nah. Don't let that person think for you at all. Don't let that person think for you. Just like Yost Malone did. He said, I'm not going to do no tip, no trip, right? I tried it with the first one. I didn't wait. I'm not going to let $38 go, you know, so he did it and he made more money. Now, when these guys have their next live shows, I want them to just, you know, how I question things. I want them to say, hey, you know, all of us, you guys are all on the panel here, man. Tony, you guys are doing this Top Dasher thing, man. What's up? You know, be honest with the people. What's up? You know, talk to these people and say, man, you're saying this, but HotFacts is the news, and the news is showing that The news is showing that you're saying this, but doing this. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up with that? Why are you saying one thing, but he's showing you it's not even him making up the videos? What, guys, what's up with that? How is he catching you? What's up with that? What's up with that? If you guys watch WWE, there was a wrestler by the name of the Hurricane, and that's what he used to say. What's up with that? Say it just like that, the Hurricane. Yeah. And he had a choke slam, and he was like 6'2". He had a choke slam. But yeah, you know, what is up with that? I would like to call for a show of hands for everyone that would like content creators to keep it way real from now on out on their videos. Oh, did you guys see that dog attack me? Let's take a look at this, man. It's crazy. It's crazy dog, man. Let's look at this.
You watching Hot Facts with Wobble Lease. Let's get it!
I will kick you in the face. You too. I will kick you in the face. Get away from me. I will kick both of you guys in the face. I will kick both of you guys. And don't attack me. Keep them dogs on a leash. I kick the shit out of that dog. Hey, man. Now check this out. Let me tell you about this. On the inside of the store, the worker is looking up at his cameras and he's saying, oh my goodness, there were people that were afraid to come into the store. And he told the guy when he came in the store, you got to move your dogs. They're scaring the customers. The guy said something under his breath. So I'm walking out. And when I turn around, I feel this nip right at the back of my ankle. I turned around. I said, ooh, that dog almost bit me. So I start recording from there. People, I got thumbs down from some people for showing that. Well, that guy that got attacked on Pedro's thing, he didn't have no video to prove anything. I took it out and I started recording those little dogs. And did you see? Did all that and came in at me, man. If that dog would have bit me, I would have kicked the crap out of that dog, and I would have been perfectly fine, and I would have been perfectly fine. But I recorded that. That video got like 1,200 views in like 40 minutes. I was like, wow. But people, you can get attacked by a dog anywhere. Okay, you can get attacked by a dog anywhere. I don't care if they're big dogs, small dogs. I do not care. Protect yourself. Record that for your safety and for your proof for whenever you got to go to civil court. Keep that for yourself. If that dog would have bit me, oh, that dude would have been in trouble. And that dude, he lives right around the corner there, and the dogs come out even when he's not there, and they chase people up the street. Now, those are not the only ones. There's 3 more of those little dogs. There's 3 more, though. There's 3 more little dogs. There's a pack of like 7 of them, and they chase people. Now, 7 little dogs, people, you don't got to have a big dog at all. TFT says, I'm right there with you about dogs. You gotta protect that little dog, people. I would have gave that dog a Sebastian Janikowski Raider kick. He would have got a Sebastian Janikowski kick. That dog would have flew like at least 64 yards. That dog would have flew. And I wouldn't have cared. I love animals, but I would not have cared. That dog has teeth. That dog has muscle. That dog is not like the average American. You know how Americans, we're the most obese country in the world. It's not like your average American. That dog has to move on all 4 and run and stuff all day. That's muscle. It eats and uses that jaw all day. When that thing bites, now take this, people. It doesn't take much pressure to do certain things. When that dog bites down, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. And if it nips you right, you're like, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. TFT said, I almost got attacked by a stray pit. We had a pit bull. My brother can attest for this. We lived in Compton. And on our street, there was the dogs will go in heat, and it'll be just a pack of dogs, following the dogs, right? And there was this one pit bull, this black one. Whenever we saw him, we had like a drill. There was a drill to do. If you were by Vincent house and their house, they had two trees in the front where they had the trunk would come out like this, and if you jump, you can grab it like this, put your feet on up and hop in. We used to know how to get up inside that tree and get up there. We could not stay at like the base because that dog knew how, it had boosties. It knew how to get up there and still hold on a little bit, so we had to know how to go up a little higher. Then we had certain cars on the street. We knew what cars we can hop on, so whenever that dog would hit the block, everyone went into action, because sometimes we were like, oh, this dog ain't even coming over here. He ain't even come over here today. Nope, that dog hates us for some reason. He's coming over here. And when he comes, there is no trot. No, it's a full loud boom. Then we call it the cat dog. This dog knew how to climb fences and hop into trees. Now, some people think, what? No, like a cat. Like a cat. Now, we do have dogs that can do that. People, the gray fox, if you don't know, Sunfish King can attest for this. I'm going to let you guys know about some of my animal expertise. The gray fox is actually one of the animals that can climb well. It can actually climb like a cat and do all of these things. Now, a coyote can jump in the air 15 feet straight up in the air. So people say, how do coyotes keep getting over the fence? A coyote can literally jump 15 feet straight up in the air, and the coyote has the ability to know how to jump up and use to get over things. So the gray fox can actually climb like a cat, and I mean climb like a cat, and then the coyote can do that. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys so you guys can actually see what I mean that a dog can do that. Gray fox. Climbs trees. Watch this. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys this. Check this out.
Come on, show us your move. Just keep moving. However you move.
Can I get a big deal cheeseburger?
Adding the pickle fries.
Sonic, big deal cheeseburger. Order up.
It's now the spring of 2021, but the day this video was recorded was 4.5 years ago in the late summer of 2016. And I know it doesn't look like late summer for Central Texas, but it is. A mother gray fox brought these 5 fox kits into our backyard one day, and it seemed like she had just taken them out for an ice cream and they were on a sugar high. And they kind of hung around and played a little bit for a while here, but then got going on this one straight up cedar tree, and they got to playing tag and you're it and I'm gonna bite you.
So people, if you ever thought you can run away from certain dogs, dogs have the ability to get up. That was a great fox right there. You saw that fox. You saw how it was using its paws like this to learn to do its thing. I'm telling you, people. I'm telling you. So these pit bulls that were in the area, man. TFT, what did he say? He said I pulled my knife, stepped towards and said, bring it in a low tone. You guys don't know how TFT looks. I'm picturing Ed's face with him with the knife in his hand and him saying bring it in a low tone. I'm picturing that. I know how he looks. That's hilarious. It turned tail and all that. Yeah, he said never show fear to a dog. It says 9 times out of 10 you'll be fine. Yeah, don't show fear to a dog. You know what? It's hard though. TFT, that's hard. You ever came across an Akita? Like let's say they have a fence that's not a regular fence, and it's like one of those old wooden fence, like not an old fence, but like a barn style fence, where it's got the 1, 2, excuse me, and the 3. 1, 2, and the 3. Now, you think that dog is smart enough to know he can go ahead and get through there. Have you ever come across a big old Akita? And Akitas, people are not the friendliest dogs at all. At all. And a Chinese Shar-Pei will scare the crap out of you too. Chinese Shar-Pei will. But that was that, man. We used to run. I had to show you guys the cat dog right there. Well, those are types of cat dogs right there. Let me see. I was gonna show you something too. There was another one. Oh, all right. So I remember I did an article on this right here. I did an article on this one. I did the story a few months back, but a reporter went in and got more of the story with this newspaper courier that got he was stalked by a sheriff chief or something, and they accused him of all type of things because he was a black dude delivering papers in a nice area. Now, this reporter went in and gave a little backstory with the guy right here, and yeah, he's crying and all type of stuff. Go ahead and watch this.
Experience Marketplace is going to finally help me get that travel card that I cannot wait to get.
Experian helped me find the right credit card for my needs.
With Experian, everyone gets their FICO score free. Then nearly 80% get pre-approved credit card offers. Download the Experian app now.
I wanted a degree, but 4 years to get one? No thanks. Then I found WGU. On average, WGU students finish their bachelor's in about 28 months. A university where I can get my degree faster? I choose WGU.
Tonight in a King 5 exclusive, you'll hear from the black newspaper carrier pulled over by police last January after Pierce County Sheriff Ed Troyer made this call to a back channel of 911.
I caught someone in my driveway who just threatened to kill me, and they blocked him in. He's here right now.
Sheriff Troyer told dispatch a man was threatening to kill him, sending dozens of officers racing to that scene.
That man was Cedric Altheimer, and he tells a different story. He says Troyer was following him before the two faced off. That 911 call now has Troyer facing criminal charges for false reporting and making a false or misleading statement to a civil servant. Troyer has denied any wrongdoing. Tonight, in his first TV interview, Cedric Altheimer tells us he believes Troyer's actions violated his constitutional rights and could have cost him his life.
I've been on this route for 8 years.
Since he was 18.
I know everything about this place.
Cedric Altheimer's been driving these familiar Tacoma streets.
This is a second home. This is a home away from a home.
6 nights a week, he delivers some 450 papers in this predominantly white North Tacoma neighborhood.
This is actually the dark road of where everything happened.
Where he now takes a detour.
This is Troyer's neighborhood, so we.
This video is for educational purposes only, tools and training.
It's just not the same. It's just not the same. Every time you drive in that neighborhood, you look at that one spot and you're just like, man. Almost lost my life.
You are watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
He saw headlights. A car appeared to be following him. He stopped, got out of his car, and confronted the driver.
I asked him 3 questions, and I'll never forget those 3 questions.
What were the 3 questions you asked him?
Are you a cop? Why are you following me? And is it because I'm black?
And what were his answers to those 3 questions?
He didn't answer if he was a cop. He told me his wife was black, and he said I'm being a porch pirate.
He said that to your face?
Yes.
Radio. Hey, it's Troyer. What can I do for you?
Minutes later, Troyer called a back channel to 911. During the nearly 5-minute call, he tells dispatch 4 times a man is threatening his life.
He's in some sort of gray car, and he was in my driveway, in my neighbor's driveway, and he knows who I am, and he threatened to kill me.
Okay, does he have a gun or anything?
I have no idea. He looks homeless in his car.
This dude said he was in my driveway. He's in my neighbor's driveway. He's dropping off papers. He's dropping off papers. People, this comes from a police officer. This comes from a police officer who is there to help the community for better community relations. Now, put yourself as UberEats, Doordash, anything else like that. You are delivering in this neighborhood late at night because one of those people ordered food, and you get harassed because the sheriff, the people who are there that are supposed to be protecting you, makes a false call because you are black in delivery. Now, people, I need you to understand this. These content creators get out there and talk about why people are not making enough money in certain areas. You need to know certain zones where you should not be delivering into because of things like this. Content creators out there, speak the real facts, help people make more money. If you live in an area where you know there is a no-go zone and shouldn't go there, let people know where the best ones are. Some people don't like me saying this stuff, but I come with the hot facts. You can get mad and leave like you just did all you want, but I did not do this interview with this man, and that sheriff is a real person. So if you don't like that, you might get a little bit of racism in you. And that's hot facts.
He was in my driveway, and I got my car, and he was in my neighbor's driveway, tried to get in my garage.
And what kind of car is he in?
I don't know, some sort of beat up, charcoal, homeless looking beyond.
Troyer's call initiated a massive response.
Tacoma to continue all outside agencies, Fife County, UP, to all under tribal command.
More than 40 law enforcement officers from 20 different agencies raced to the scene, believing an officer is in trouble.
35, boy, William, boy.
Ultimately, 14 officers respond.
Hey, keep your hands where we can see them. Hands on the steering wheel.
Is that what you're coming over here for?
Yeah, that's why we're coming over here, okay?
I'm suspicious, huh?
No, because he called saying that...
I don't care what he calls for. He's following me.
Okay, we'll figure everything
out. Talk to him. I don't need you to figure out nothing. I am working.
We will figure
I
everything.
am working.
Okay.
I'm a black male in a white neighborhood, and I'm working.
That has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, it does.
No.
He's following me.
Okay. He's getting out of the way, okay?
Okay, he's still following me.
We will figure that out.
Yeah, get the away from me. I don't care how many cops show up. He's following me.
What are you feeling in those moments?
You just feel your heart beating.
Now, I'm not going to play any more of that. Now, we have people that just left this live because I'm playing this. They don't want to see that if I talk about, well, hey, guess what? In certain areas, you can't make a certain amount of money because of this. They don't want to talk about that at all. I'm talking about all the ways you can make money and all the ways you can lose money. In areas like this, someone like me will get bad ratings for dropping off food. That dude is there to deliver papers to the sheriff's home himself. He pulled in my driveway also. Yeah. You didn't know that your paper boy was black? You thought it was 1954? Andy Griffith show? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I showed that, people, because now I want you to check this out. Black, brown, okay, Islander, depends on what type of Asian you are. If you are Cambodian, or you look like you are Vietnamese, they're going to think you are a super gang member off the top. Those that I just said here, certain areas it's harder to make money in. some people who look a certain way will make more money in a certain area because they live around there and they'll stay in that zone. Now, let me tell you this. Sometimes these people who live in these areas will not make it like that because some of the bigger and better orders are in the neighborhoods where they want to go, but they know they can't, or they know they can, but if they go, there's a possibility of something happening, especially if their car is not pristine. They don't look a certain way. They don't have on this. They're pulled over and all these other things. So some people stay out of certain areas. And it's done purposely, though, to keep people out. Now, if it's like that, you got to understand people. There's some people in certain markets that are just not making the same money as other people. I challenge every content creator in this gig economy to start talking about this real stuff on how you're breaking down your things. Everything in life that happens outside of this happens in this. You know, just look at it like this. Just look at the different nationalities and look at the business owners. Just break it down like that. And then you'll see you are your own independent owner. You are your own boss. So now incorporate yourself into that stat and see how it is. A lot of you people don't break that down. You got to break this stuff down when you're a content creator. I'm telling you. There's areas where I can thrive in, and there's areas I just don't go because I know. We got an NK area. We have a Hispanic NK area where they don't like me at all on the east side of Riverside. I can go down some of them streets. I'll tell you like this. On University Avenue, okay, downtown Riverside by there, okay, University and Kansas, okay? You go this side, you go to this side, I'm cool, okay? El Pollo Loco side, what's that? El Pollo Loco, is it a churches right there or something? Yeah. If I go on that side, go down Sedgwick and go all down by Bobby Bonds Park, if I'm going west, I gotta go south. All right. If I go north, directly across the street, that is an area right there where is certain houses right there in that area in there. It's not cool for me. Okay. I hate it when I have to go over there and drop off some stuff, especially when they all outside, hanging out their apartments and stuff. It can get a little different, but then they always say, hey, my boy, you good, my boy. They all, the essays and cholos talk to you like that. Hey, doggy, hey, my boy. Now, when I go, they'll talk to you at least a little bit because they figure out, okay, this ain't even nothing like that. If I keep going west, if I go to the west side of Riverside to where Rubidoux is, it's NK. It's NK. It's NK. NIGGER KILLER. NK on the wall. Go NK on the wall. That's one thing about the difference with the Walmart Spark and Uber Eats, at least on, you know what I mean? On Uber Eats, I can see where I'm going to be going and dropping it off to right when it pops up because I have that ability on Uber Eats. On Walmart Spark, they'll give me the order and then I'll see and like, oh, I got to go to the NK neighborhood, and it's tricky. At least on Uber Eats, I can actually, choose if I want to do that or not. Because sometimes I'm telling you, people, you go to an area where it's NK and it don't matter who you are. It's crazy, man. In Hawaiian Gardens, when my brother moved to Hawaiian Gardens, and this was like in this was maybe like the late 90s, like 99, 2000, around there, maybe 1998. Hawaiian Gardens are known for being cop killers, and what I mean, people, is they tried to shoot down a cop with machine guns, and they're known for being cop killers, and they are known for being super NK. So my brother moved over off of the heart of HG 13s, off 1 and 221st over there. Woo! Do you know they start? All right, and let me tell you how bad it is. He got in there. He was only in there for like a month and a half, maybe. one of the essays over there came because my brother, even though he's still the ones who is about making whatever, they'll let you know. They came to him and was like, hey, you got to get up out of here. They told him they're gonna come at this time. The dude told him, okay, right when they told him that, he out of there. They were throwing bricks at my mom's minivan. My mom. They were throwing bricks at my mom's minivan. NK over there. I'm telling you, it's certain areas, people, where you have to know. And it's sad when you watch the news and like here in California and like you hear someone got jumped and then when you watch the news, you're like, why was he over there? He didn't know, and he probably was a driver. He did not know at all, and no one told him. That happens. It happens all the time. You got to know about these areas. When I'm in Huntington Beach, where the pier is, and they do all the surf competitions, all that. Look, that's all cool, but you guys don't even know that whenever you see those neo-Nazi rallies, they're right there in front of the pier. They're right there in front of Main Street where you got Jack Surf Shop and all of that. Take your butt down that street right there, go all the way back to where that little park is back there, to where they hang out at night, and their apartments are back there. They don't have graffiti hit up with their hoods and their names, Little Stomper or G-Lope. They don't have none of that. It just looks regular. But just go walk there. But just go walk down there by yourself. Just go walk back there by yourself at the wrong time. Okay? American History X. Okay? That's at Huntington Beach, people. That is the capital of skinheads, Huntington Beach. For those of you who don't know, the skinheads have multiple gangs in Orange County that run shops like the Bloods and the Crips. Okay. There's certain areas there where I don't go at all. I have to get down. I have to get down at Huntington Beach a few times. I'm talking about throwing them. Talking about throwing them with these dudes. I'm telling you. I don't do orders at Huntington Beach at all. Like on the beach part right there. I'll do orders around the Bellaterra Center. Mike Ian knows what I'm talking about. The Bellaterra Center there, Cheesecake Factory, all of that. That's Huntington Beach. That you got Golden West College there. That's Huntington Beach, like kind of close to Westminster, and like it's right there. So you got Asians, and right there's a little bit mixed. It's a little bit mixed, and right up the street you have you got OCC where that's where Kobe, when Kobe Bryant passed. The coach that passed with them was the OCC coach, the baseball coach. So OCC is right there. OCC is the only junior college that ranks top 10 in party schools with the universities. But OCC is mixed. A lot of the athletes are black, and you get Samoans and Islanders. So it's a lot of mix right there. That part of Huntington Beach is all the way cool. But once you got to start getting down Indianapolis and Adams and all those streets down there, that's when you're gonna start seeing red laces and Doc Martens. You're gonna start seeing suspenders that hang on right here. Those areas, right there, I don't deliver to at all. That's where I will get the most bad ratings for no reason. I'm talking about thumbs down and everything. I do not deliver in those areas. Now, around the college and all of that stuff where I said I will deliver in that area, that's where it's cool. There's certain spots in Santa Ana I am not delivering to. I'm not delivering to. It's too crazy. It's too crazy. I'll deliver anywhere in Anacrime. But Santa Ana, it's certain spots in Santa Ana that's just a no-go zone. I'm not going. You have to know all of these areas when you are doing your work. There's even areas here. It's not gangs. Motorcycle cops. I don't go that way. Ponch and John, Chips, Ponch and John, they roll together over here tough. I don't go to certain spots. I don't drive while the kids, like when I drop my daughter off at school, I don't go do orders. There's too many motorcycle cops and people that can't drive on the street. I wait until it dies down. I don't drive when the kids are getting out of school. The motorcycle cops are the gang, I'm telling you, and they are vicious. You know, that's why you see me like I drive at these weird times to get mine in. Ricky says, yes, Robert, I heard about them LA politics there. Yeah, I'm telling you. Like, and check this out. All right, if you are in LA, we have Armenians that look like cholos. We have Armenians that look like cholos down there, and then you got your Watching, you got the Chinese super gang, the Watching there. In Koreatown, you got the it's a gang called the Crazy Ass Koreans, and then they have quite a few. Then you know, you have some Cambodian gangs down there. You got Asian boys down there. You have MS-13 down there. You have 18 Streets down there. It is crazy in LA. And even though a lot of the food places are in these spots where, you know, it's really good food, a lot of the businesses there, you know, are in some of these territories. And some of these territories, you know, they extort some of the businesses. You know, yeah, a lot of tourists go over there. They extort some of those businesses. You know, sometimes it's cool to pick up in some of these areas. You don't have nothing to do with that stuff, but picking up at those places late at night, not me. You will not see me anywhere off Figueroa, Olympic, or any of that stuff late night. Heck no. Not going down to LA. You got to get me off the 101. You got to catch me off the 101. I got to see Hollywood Boulevard, Sunset. I got to see Melrose. I got to see these streets. I'm not about to be on that Olympic and 4th and by Staples Center, because right up the street, people, let me tell you, it's nothing but the worst places you want to be. From the 30s, from the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, all the way down there to the bottoms. LA right there at night, people, I'm not delivering there. You got to go to like the Crenshaw district up a little bit to where you get some nicer food places that's kind of close to the Wilshire district right there. I'm telling you, people, this delivery thing is tough. People are like, dang, I thought California was cool. It is cool it is cool. It is cool to deliver here, but you just have to know your spots. Everywhere here is a tourist spot, pretty much. So if everywhere is a tourist spot, then you automatically know that tourists get got. Okay, so that is the way it goes here in California. It's 12:50. I have not started one at this time before. This is kind of cool. Right here. Let me see what I got for you guys right now. Some DoorDash driver delivers side of weed, gets canned. Let's check this out. All right, let's read this one here. DoorDash driver does some weed and gets canned. Let's watch this. All right, let me go ahead and zoom this down some. 75. DoorDash driver does not tolerate the actions. DoorDash does not tolerate the actions of the dasher and promptly responded to the situation. One DoorDash customer received more than they bargained for when he placed an order of food, finding an unwanted bag of weed in his order, and decided to complain about it. The actions of the driver led to his termination as a dasher with the company. A Columbus, Ohio man who wishes to remain anonymous said he ordered food through DoorDash on August 9th and complained that the bag of weed made him feel scared. This dude is. I was scared at first, but then again, I wasn't very surprised. The man who ordered the food from DoorDash told ABC6 he provided a photo of his bag of food where he found a fork and a bag filled with cannabis. The photo showed, and the dude probably put the weed inside the food so it smells like food. So if he got pulled over, that's probably what he did. That's hilarious. The photo shows a baggie with alien heads holding, I know what bag that is, holding what appears to be a gram of weed. Did this start? It says, did this start with the driver, he said, or did this start at the restaurant that I ordered from? That's a question. People, that was the driver. Ain't nobody at the business go put weed inside the bag. The DoorDash driver was trying to make sure the car did not smell like weed because he picked it up on the way to going to get your food. He tried to hide the smell and put it inside the food in case he got pulled over, and he forgot to take it out, and you found it. It's scary because I'm a healthcare worker, and I see how this affects people every day. The customer said, I even had a close friend whose nephew actually passed away due to smoking some marijuana. Shut your... Okay, I was gonna say that was laced with fentanyl. I was about to say he don't know nobody that's passed away from just weed. I have not seen that. Yeah, it was laced with fentanyl. Come on, people. Both WebMD and Snopes have dismissed claims of fentanyl laced pot. Why are you gonna dismiss that, man? People smoke Sherm. Come on now. What happened is not acceptable, and we have removed the Dasher from our platform. And DoorDash representative told ABC6 and Fox 28 in a statement, we appreciate the customer for reporting the incident. I think about the kids, he said. I have a nephew. I think about my coworker. He has granddaughters and grandsons. DoorDash quickly responded and told the customer that the Dasher had been terminated. We do not condone this type of action and therefore have taken the steps of removing them from our platform. The customer email from DoorDash reads, the Dasher will no longer be able to deliver future orders on DoorDash. They should give that dude food for life. Dashers or DoorDash delivery drivers must submit both a DMV and a criminal background check before becoming a driver, according to the company's background check policy. But that does not mean that they don't do smoking weed. 4 years ago, it says, unfortunately, DoorDash CEO Tony Zhu said that while the company toyed with the idea of cannabis delivery, there were no immediate plans of doing that, at least not in the United States. That's our general counsel's favorite question. So they are not going to be doing weed, but I'm pretty sure that eventually down the line, some of these places will have you go pick it up, because when you go do curbside, the security guard walks out and the vendor's going in, and it's definitely not like how it is when you go in with people. I'm pretty sure that they will move into that because of how profitable it is. Anything that guarantees profits. Now, I do know that they may want to stay away from it. They don't want to put their face into that light, but chances are, if the money is right, they'll do a bud soda. Now, right there, what do you guys think about that DoorDash driver leaving the weed inside the bag of food? I completely think that he was trying to hide the smell of the weed from getting pulled over, and he left it and he put it inside the people's bag. That's what I think. That's what I think right there. Some may disagree, but that's the only way. That's the only thing I can think of why a customer is going to have weed inside their food. He's not in California to where you can have, like, cop pulls you over and you have it from the clinic and it's sealed in its thing, then you're perfectly fine. You know, he's not in California. He's in Ohio. He's in Cleveland, home of the hard-time felons. Okay. They're crazy up there, and yeah, he was trying to hide it. He was trying to hide that he probably had some fire, and it made his car smell, and he was like, I gotta hide this. That's what happened. That's what I think. But that DoorDash driver did get canned for delivering weed. While DoorDash driver got Amazon driver dies. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Let me see. All right, let me go ahead and bring this one up for you. All right. So what you just looked at there was the Amazon truck went off the embankment there, and that was the truck that was tumbled and twisted up in all of those trees. That Amazon driver passed away. Condolences to that person's family. I wonder how fast was he going? Drive safe. People driving fast to drop off orders is never like, I don't know exactly what happened. Oh, and I was right. Check this out. I was right. Tony, check this out. I was right about DoorDash, people. All right, DoorDash, it says it here. DoorDash is ending its delivery partnership with Walmart. Yes. DoorDash is ending its partnership with Walmart after more than 4 years of delivering the retail giant's products to customers. The news was first reported by Business Insider. Sources familiar with the matter told Inside that DoorDash decided to end its partnership with Walmart because it was no longer mutually beneficial and because the delivery company wanted to focus on its long-term customer relationships. You see that? Bam. We'd like to thank Walmart for their partnership and are looking forward to continuing to build and provide support for merchants in the years ahead with our leading marketplace and platform offerings. A spokesperson from DoorDash told TechCrunch in an email. DoorDash is said to have sent Walmart a 30-day notice and a letter earlier this month to end their partnership. The termination will go in effect in September completely. So that's why all the shifting in the orders. Okay, bam. As for our agreement to part ways with DoorDash, we'd like to thank DoorDash for their partnership and support of our customers the past several years. A spokesperson from Walmart told Crunch in an email, the termination will end partnership that began in April 2018 as a pilot to deliver Walmart groceries to customers in Atlanta metro area. Since then, the partnership expanded to states across the country. Although Walmart has partnered with third-party delivery services like DoorDash, the retail giant has also been focused on building out its own delivery efforts, Walmart Spark. For instance, Insider reported on Thursday that Walmart is acquiring delivery drivers, which is the company behind Walmart Spark. Okay. Platform that sees gig workers deliver orders to customers. A Walmart spokesman told Insider that the Spark platform has grown and become the company's largest delivery provider, and it accounts for 75% of Walmart deliveries. That's why that waiting list is so long. Get your ratings up right, people, so you can get aboard. DoorDash, on the other hand, has been building out its own DoorDash Drive platform. It's a business-to-business service to provide drivers to merchants through their own website or app. Thank you. Thank you, people. I've been reporting this. DoorDash, on the other hand, has been building out its own DoorDash Drive platform. It's business-to-business service that provides drivers to merchants through their own website or app. The merchants are going to have the ability to pick the drivers to come in there and do them, and that's what the Nova Dine and Lunchbox integration. So that's what it is right there. People, HotFacts has never been lying and tell you guys what's going on. This is in the writing again. All right. DoorDash is working with the merchants to let them pick the drivers, which is why Top Dasher, large order programs, and all those things are important, people. While DoorDash partnership with Walmart is ending, is coming to a close, the company has geared up to collaborate with another notable brand, Facebook parent Meta. DoorDash confirmed earlier this week that DoorDash Drive is now in the early stages of testing services that will allow DoorDash drivers to pick up and drop off Facebook marketplace items to customers, meaning the marketplace when you are selling things and all the other stuff that goes up there. DoorDash and Meta are currently offering the test service in several cities in the United States. It's worth noting that DoorDash has also been testing a package return feature since March that allows customers to return items to the post office. I reported that, UPS or FedEx. I reported that when it happened. Okay, people, that's it there. And there we go. So if anyone does not believe that the merchants are now getting the power and the opportunity to pick their own drivers, that said it right there themselves. Now, someone please show this recording. Someone please show this thing to Pedro and everybody else there who is a content creator, and they have been telling you that HotFacts is lying about these deals, these mergers. They're not trying to have the restaurants do this. They've been saying I've been lying, and continuously I keep coming up with the proof and the facts, okay, continuously. So that's what is happening, and that's why, people, your acceptance rate, your customer service rating, and everything counts. That's why it counts. They're going to let the merchants pick from the drivers. Why is a merchant going to pick a driver that has bad ratings? You answer that. Okay, you answer that right there. That is what I want to know. If anyone can answer that, please answer it. All right. And without further ado, I'm going to do this. Without further ado, I'm about to launch this up.
You work for yourself. You really need to get Honeybug.
What's Honeybug?
It's the all-in-one.
What's Honeybug? Let me share it. All right, now we see it here. I'm going to take an intermission, people. Oh, today is different, people. I'm not signing off at 2 o'clock. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take an intermission. I'm going to go to the store, which is right next door, and come right back here. I'm leaving this on. I'm leaving this on because it's marathon day. I'm closer to monetization. We're going to leave this on. So right now, people, we are going to take our first extended break. You guys can keep this on in the background, but what I am going to be doing right now is I'm going to be playing the new music by K Reese. Okay, The Other Side. Check this out.
I'm a soul talk, from my soul talk, trip off to the cosmos too often. Time froze and left me in a moment of time. Now it got me releasing my mind, intertwined with the rhythms when reciting my line. Making love to the track is how I feel in my mind. I stay in tune to the rhythm of the night, and stargaze under moonlight all night. I spark haze to see an image in the smoke. I do music for the city dwellers, float, known hope. So I spit dope for the real addicts. Navigate through life, swerving through life's traffic. Take the highway as I fly away and get my head straight, moving through the average day. Music move me on the daily, I just fade away and get caught up in my thoughts and pass the day away.
Breaking to the other side, breaking through it all. I'm just gonna live my life.
breaking through the door. Made it to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life.
This for the inner city, they with me, it's all love. This is for hip hop, what the people love. But it's not what they love, it's what the people need. It's for the thugs and the ladies in designer jeans. And everybody in between got a vibe out. I feel the city breathing and let a sigh out. I puff a little line, get into the right zone. I feel the sunset about to bring the night on. The melody behind the music got the right feel. But I gotta keep it moving cause these streets real. Can you ride with me? Can you vibe with me? Wake up, stretch, open up your eyes with me. Fall into my thoughts and open up the sky with me. And go beyond with me. That's where I'm reaching. Fall into my thoughts and get lost. Music is in danger, so the soul for the wrong cause.
Waiting to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life, breaking through the door. Made it to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life.
Now I'm changing what they thinking cause I motivate. I plant seeds in their minds and watch them cultivate. Still below the waist, I keep the waistline. I keep writing down my dreams just to chase time. Back and forth, watch them lean to it. This extreme usage of a voice choosing to express the voice of the people, seeing music. Unify the same place, same time. We can occupy the same place, the same time. If you feel what I'm saying, say ride. If you understand the meaning, say ride. Then the story of my life I write. Every time I grab a pen and write, I hope you're feeling the flight. I'm just moving to the rhythm of my life. On top of the city, watching the lights, the light.
Waiting to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life, breaking through the door. Made it to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life, breaking through the door. Waiting to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life, breaking through the door. Made it to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life.
New music, people. Hot Facts 2022. K Reese 007. TNC family. All day. This is what we do right here, people. Hot Facts coming in your ear. Available on all platforms. Go ahead and cop this. Hope y'all like that. I hope y'all like that. When you guys see TNC, you guys also see that on my barbecue shirts. TNC. I've been a TNC member since I've been about like 15 years old. Represents that new California. We have a new way of thinking. That's how we conduct ourselves. We have a crew out there. TNC, you know who you are. It's that new California, taking no chances, do what we got to do. That's the tease. The Other Side is the name of that song. Now I want you guys to know this. You guys look at my brother's picture up there. You see some things on his face. He was actually in a fire, and he barely escaped the fire, and the whole house pretty much blew up, and he got blown out the garage from the fire, and he has burns on his face, and we had to go watch him get the skin graft and everything else done. The Other Side, people. The Other Side. Can't talk to no one about life if you don't know, something like that. My brother said this. He said that when you start the barbecue pit and you hear that, whoo, he says that's what the whole garage sounded like when they got blown out. So he made it through that, still putting up music. Man, that's hot facts right there. That's hot facts right there. Go ahead and check that out. I'm about to keep this in the family right now. My cousin, Navy 380, dropped a couple new tracks. Okay. These are all music people. This is all Hot Facts music right here. Navy 380. We all know my favorite right now. Let me go ahead and play my favorite right now. Let me go ahead and play this one. I like that one a whole lot, but he also just dropped another one. Check this one. Ooh. Do you guys see people? I have music, people, and a lot of this stuff's gonna have songs recorded to these. I have music, people. I want to give a big shout out to my music team. I want to give a big shout out to my music team, my production team, people. They keep me laced with the niceness. They keep me laced with the niceness. I have a music team, people. We are doing some great stuff right here. And you know what? He is doing up. Things that pop, lows be them things that hop. In California, we smoke wops, blowing stank till they call the cops. Special wops with special plots, special schemes, special locks. I blow your head if you blow my spot. Look, I don't care what you're talking about, but don't make me have to take you out. I got a temper when the guns is out. I throw a hex when it's time to flex. Throw a strap in your mouth. Competition when I'm doing my thing. Eat them up like them chicken wings. Freestyle from the brain and I top this. Lyrically, I gotta drop the hot-ish. Freestyle from the top of the brain. I made Pedro and yo say Mayday, Mayday. Every time I do my thing, I want to say time, but not stop this rain. I leave when I spit from the mouth. I'm the king of the west and I'm a blast to the south. I can do my thing on the beat. Freestyle from the teeth. I can spit this mad heat. All pain or can the pee. On top, never stop. I could drop, I could flop. I could make them see me and they turn and pop. Solder, don't know what I'm saying. I'm sober, need to get a little hit of that spit so I could say something that is ridiculous. I don't know, people, but this is my first intermission break. I'll be back. I'm not ending my stream at all. I am close to monetization, people. We're going to keep this thing going. In the meantime, people, I'll be back. I'm gonna play a tune. You know, what can I play right now to keep you guys? I'll be going for about 5 minutes. Let me see. What can I play right now that'll keep you guys in here so I can make you guys watch this? Let me see. Ooh. I'll do this. You know what? Let's go like this. Let's put up. Let's search my stuff here. Which one? Let me see. What type of energy? Which one pops up? No. Type in. All right. Yes, people. I'm going to put this one on. I'm going to run to the store right next door and I'll be back. I want you guys to watch some old hot facts. We are doing it's monetization. I'm getting there. We're going to watch an old hot facts video. Check this out while I run to the store.
Robert Reese. You are watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. What's up, y'all? We watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Check me out, 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 check.
Are you positive? I'm positive. Are you positive? I'm double positive. Rob, are you positive, Rob? I'm quadruple positive, Rob. For real, Rob? For real, Rob. Positive, positive. Positive, positive? Positive, positive. People, that's how I feel. I got so much energy. It's like I exploded into myself a gang of times, man. Gang of times. This just happened. I ordered at home. Well, you saw the clip right now. These Burger King bags. It's glued. I have to rip it open like I was the Incredible Hulk to get to the food. And that was great. And guess what I did? I actually got the guy who came to deliver the food to subscribe. That is subscription number 1. And I did it from a leave at door. I did not even meet him at the door. And I texted him while he was doing the delivery. I said, you know, I told you guys every driver I come across, well, I did come across a driver. It just so happened that it was a leave it door delivery. So technically I was still obligated to do the food justice. And I did do the food justice. I served a little food justice through a leave it door and got a subscription out of it. And thank you, my man. Thank you, my man. I got to go back and check on the order and see what your name was again, because I did forget. I do apologize, but I will shout you out later in this episode, okay? Thank you so much. Welcome aboard to the team. This is community. We'll give you big old giant hug like this. Get you in there like that. Everything here is to help everyone. We teach positivity. We teach community. We want to make sure everyone can make the most, okay? Sit down and you don't got to do nothing else but just when you're driving, take notes sometimes, put it on. You can also watch, there's a guy I like, Pedro Doordash Santiago. I like this guy a whole lot. He gave me a way to get out there and speak for what it is now. It's very small right now, but the opportunity is always there. You take it, you seize it, you run with it. He didn't have to do that. Other dashers or people that are doing this, no responses or anything. He has done that and he is well loved and he opened his hand to me. So welcome aboard. Check his channel out. You know, his name is Pedro Doordash Santiago. Got an interview with him this Sunday, 7:30, where we will be doing the delivery bag giveaway, okay, and the gas cards, okay? Now, we got a buzz right here at Del Taco, $6.43, but you know what that means. I don't care what it is, what time of day. As long as it's the first one, you know the rule. First one you get, first one you take, because that could be the one to lead to something great. Now, let's go get it. Hello. Order number 2 came just like that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hercules, 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 Hercules. Yeah, it's another $7 order. Not bad. I don't know if that last one's going to be flipped or not until it happens. I'm trying to get a few tip alerts today. Trying to get a few tip alerts. Man, I'm trying to get a few tip alerts. I'm telling you, if I get a few tip alerts, I might explode. I'm trying to pass this energy out. You know, like when you watch that Skittles commercial and it just goes and all them Skittles fly all over the place. I'm trying to share the rainbow. However you take that, I got a wife, but I'm friends with everybody. All right, so let's go get it. On the way to a pickup. You hear that? He made me say, I hit the room with a killer attack. I'm smacking these cats who ain't that good, so step back. I'm in the room where them gangsters at, so aim your gats. I'm blasting back, and that's that. Face the facts. I spit these facts, to spit these raps, to set these traps. I hate rats. I can keep going, but he did put that on. But I'm just letting you know the era I come from, and you know we used to pass the Sprite bottle around. That's kind of the things that we used to do. But just know that I can go a little bit. But I'm finna go in here and get that. We're here at the 7-Eleven. They give me issues every single time because they want to check my phone every single time. So let's see how this goes. He damn near killed my buzz, but you cannot bring down this energy. And I feel so good right now because like people are like, okay, the first one, it was $6, almost $7, and this one is a $7 something order. Okay, let me tell you why I'm so excited about these orders. Yes, you guys are like, okay, that's only $6 and $7, $6 and $7. So just put it like this: if you're doing like $6.50 to $7 average, and let's say you did like 20 orders in a day, and you're doing some whatever kill my kindness, and you can make some extras, so you'll still have an all right day. But check this out: I don't care about any of that because these orders are coming so quick. The first drop off that I did, it was only 2 miles. It was 2.1 miles away from where I picked it up at, and I was already parked there. Okay, I was just parked back where I was, and where I am at this 7-Eleven.
Head east toward Alessandro Boulevard.
Shut your ass up, punk. Where I am now, it's only 1.2 miles away. Okay, so right now, that's $14 and some change, all right, for only going 3 miles. And I'm hoping I get another one like that. So for all of you who are like small orders, yes, rack them up as long as you can get the job done. That's how it goes. Now let's go drop this off. Deanna? Yep. I am here to save the day. The Lone Ranger to serve that food justice. Go ahead, hold that. Thing. Dum dum dum. Remember, like back in the day when you used to listen to the radio with your grandmama back in the day on AM radio? Oh yeah, y'all newer generations, y'all don't know about that. But that means something bad's gonna happen, or potentially. So what just happened was I accepted an order from McDonald's. I took a gamble on it. I said earlier, you can always Pete Rose it. Bet on yourself and get the hit. I feel like crying right now because I don't know if I'm going to get this hit. I hope this inside is open because if this line is longer than a line. When Donald Trump start doing that wall crap, it's going to be hard to serve some food justice. I might need a Scooby snack. I just got saved. The inside is open. I was worried right there. I was worried. Bet on yourself and get that hit. Whoo, they was on my side on this one. Whoo, that was a rough one. But just met a fellow driver. Shot him a sub. Looked like he put it in his phone. I'll figure out if it goes to 138 after I leave out of here, then that's exactly what he did, okay? People, I started this page, okay? My very first video was January 25th. My very first video was January 25th. We are at 137 subscribers, okay? Let's keep this push going. And like I said, this delivery was like the $7 or whatever it was. It's a 1.4 drop off. The order was there. They were just wrapping it up. So in, out, in, out, in, out. That's 3 orders that were $7, okay? And I got all 3 of them done, and it's only 35 minutes, actually 40 minutes of actual time on the clock, okay? So I want to get another one, and that's $30. See, just rack them up. So we're here in Chipotle. No orders on the rack right now. No orders on the rack. We gotta wait. Hopefully it's not that long, but we got Prop 22. This order is not that much. I was sitting for like 22 minutes, but hey, when you're sitting for a long time, I treat it the same way. First one you get, first one you take, because that could be the one to lead to something great. I'm not gonna let it go by and keep me sitting. Hop back in the race, grab that baton, and bring it on home. Okay, so we're here in Chipotle. I'm with a fellow driver by the name of Drew. It's a very, 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 very first week. So remember when I said the best thing for me to do is when you see a new driver, get them in so they can learn everything to not make those bad mistakes. This is what's gonna happen. There's Drew there. He's on board. Everyone welcome him, say hi, and do what you have to do. But we are both waiting for the same place. But we are getting Prop 22.
Few moments later.
That was a long wait. We were waiting on steak. Everyone was. Was another driver in there. He was tired of waiting. He just left. I was gonna see if he wanted to learn how to stick in and see if he wanted to come along and saddle up with us, but he left too fast. But I have seen him a few times. I'll get him. There was another driver there that sticking to himself. He heard me and Drew conversing, and Drew, hey, he subscribed, and the best thing about it is he is brand new, and he did ask me a question. Q&A with Reese. Okay. I told him that I like to drive early in the morning, and he said, are people really delivering or ordering at that time? I said, yes, think about it. I said, in the morning time, yeah, people like to drink coffee and Starbucks, the Coffee Bean, and all these places. I said, when the managers are ordering donuts and things, I said, it's normally going to the office for their staff. Said there's some larger orders there. I said, and then I said, most drivers don't like to drive in the morning because some reason they think that no one drives. You got breakfast, lunch, and dinner time. And they think that no one orders in the morning time. So when you are driving in that time and there's no drivers around, you're going to get a surge. The surge goes up and you get paid. So he is brand new. I explained everything, and he did not know what the total dash time and active time meant. So I went ahead and helped him out there to let him know what it means. He is in California. I explained Proposition 22 to him. See, we have people that sign up, but they don't know about these things because they're just signing up. My job is to educate and let them know how much you are actually getting paid, and then have them do a little extra to get paid on top of that. He now knows what Prop 22 is. Just the money part. I didn't get into the medical benefits and all that other stuff, but he'll learn about that stuff. He's gonna be watching. He said 7:30 on Sunday, right? I said yes, sir. So everyone, welcome in Drew to the team. And the driver that came to the house, his name is Samuel. Okay, his name is Samuel. So that's 2 subscriptions right there. So that's a total of 6 for today. Let's grind. dropping off to a regular house. I drop off to this house all the time. Whenever I just see the person's name, I already know where to go. This lady's name is Angela. You pull in, you go to the back. It's the apartment back there, and this person knows my face, and they know it. Every single time I come here, I get a tip. I told you guys, you build up a reservoir for everyone you go to. When they see your face, they're always going to give you extra. So no matter what, you may hit the same house 3-4 times a week and get tips from all those people. Think about that. Just like I said, man, you got to get back in that loop, man. I just did that when 0.5 miles away, got right out of the complex there, and I'm going right back to Chipotle right now for a $9 order. See, $9 plus that $3, and it's gonna be an under. Well, that drop off that didn't even take like 5 minutes to drop it off. And driving back, it took 5 minutes total to do all that. Now I'm about to go and pick this one up. So I'm gonna pick this one up. So that's gonna be $9 plus the $3. That's gonna be $12. And depending on where I drop this off, is going to be within 20 minutes. So that's not, probably less than that. That's not bad. So hopefully I get a, you just ran a stop sign. What are you doing? You got a stop sign. See, now I could get all mad and go bite her head off, but I'm trying to go make this money. You're not messing up my grind. Gonna get this real quick, go drop it off, and then hopefully I get one more. If I get another one, like a 15, oh, that'll be a 15. Anything that's double digits ahead of time before I go ahead and get an extra tip. Because right now, money is looking funny right now. Well, to me, to other people, they're like, okay, I'm cool. But to me, it's not what I want it to be. Even though today is pretty good. The tip alerts that came after, if the tip alert don't happen while I'm on camera, it don't count. So only the ones on camera count, but I do get those after. Okay. And right now it's all right. If 4 more orders will make up and I'll be a-okay. But let's go ahead and pick this up. I see a driver. Remember, every driver I see, let's go get him. Said he was in a hurry. He did listen for a little bit. He put it in his notes, so hopefully the notes go into the actual subscription, because in sales, I treat those like D-backs. We're waiting again because steak. Hopefully it's not as long as what it was, but check out this line. Line is not that bad, but yes, it is that bad. And look, they're still waiting on steaks. So Prop 22 is helping me out tonight with these weights. When you want to know what your wife is eating for their dinner, and you're doing a delivery and you ask them, you're picking up an order for Emma, and then you turn around and look at this. Emilia Reese, that is my wife. She ordered her food and she only uses DoorDash. Emilia, you made the episode. My wife is parked right in front of me. She just got an order after she just got her Chipotle. Let me see. There she is, leaving there. And I just got me an order myself, and it's a banger! $14.59. Yes. All these orders that I was just doing, they've all been like $7, $8, $9 orders, but they've all been going less than 1 mile. So that's not bad at all. This one is going 5 miles. I'm going to pick it up at Alaska Crab, okay? And then go drop this off. This is what I needed right here. And I'm going to a busy park by the university. So hopefully I get 2 more down there, and then I'll be good for tonight. I'll be good. But let's see how it goes. I don't know about you guys, but I know if I'm in a hotel room and somebody not order food, I want it to come like I'm getting in, especially if it's a nice hotel like this one. So that's what I do. I've never done this. I've never been one to look at that stuff, but I want to do it right now. For those of you who want to know, they spent $117 at that place, not including the delivery fees and everything else. So I don't go based upon that on receiving a tip. I go off my service. A lot of you guys will. You guys would have took it just because it was $117 that they paid before the fees, but $117. That doesn't mean they're going to tip big just because they actually, the meal costs that much. Service. That's how they tip big. Here goes a raccoon for you guys doing a delivery, and watch the raccoon. I hope it don't got rabies, but let's go here. Hi, raccoon. Raccoon. Hi, raccoon. Those of you know I know my animals. Hi, raccoon. Man, you better not rush at me, raccoon. I know you might have some rabies. I ain't got no food, but I'm gonna follow you for a little bit. Nope. Nah, don't posture up at me. I'm gonna stay right here. All right, this customer just told me some weird stuff. He says he's getting cigarettes, not to drink, and to call him when I get to the store. I normally don't do that, but I am the Lone Ranger, and I do serve, food justice. So I'll follow those instructions. He also said that, I think you've been to my apartment before. See, people, when you do good service, they remember your face. And you guys see this right here. As you see, this is what he said. So I'm going to do my service because he recognizes me. I'm not going to not do what I normally do. So I'm going to go ahead and call him when I get there so I can figure out what the hell he's talking about, because he said he's getting cigarettes, not to drink. But that means he had to order them both. So he's going to get them both. And if he doesn't want one of them, then I don't know. When I bring it to him, I say, well, if you don't want it, I'll take it. That could be a tip. Shoot, I'm thirsty. What's going on, man? All right, that last order is dropped off. It is 10:51 p.m. Looks like I'm going to be calling it quits. It wasn't a bad day, but it wasn't a great day, but it was a day. It was a day where we still hit my minimum goal. I have a high goal, and I know what I'm going to hit no matter what for a minimum. My minimum is what most people want to do. So that's cool. Did that Friday night. Get ready for the weekend. See you guys tomorrow. Well, it did it again. Walked in the door, and guess what happened? Tip alert! Tip alert! The very last one. They tipped me $14.16. I told you I was going for 14 something for one around that time, and I got it, and then got tipped another 14. So boom, and I just turned down 3 orders that wanted me to go way out of the way when I was by my house. So I did not have to do those orders and still made it right there. Now I'm gone. I'm back. Went to the store, shrimp. All right, people, I'm back. I made shrimp and cheesy quesadillas yesterday, and I made myself like 4 shrimp tacos. My son ate like 4 shrimp tacos. I went and bought another bag of shrimp. This is 120 shrimp in here. This is the medium shrimp, peeled, deveined, tail off. And at the store where I go, no one likes this brand there except for me. I make gumbo and everything. And right now it's only $2.99 for 120 shrimp. So you think about that. I already have tortillas. I already have onions. I already have cheese. I already have cilantro. I have all that stuff. Did not have to go buy any of that. I spent $2.99, and this is going to make maybe about 15, because I actually broke it down. You actually only need 4 shrimp. You only need 4 shrimp in each taco, because I bread them and I do all that stuff. So you do the math, people. 4 shrimp each taco. There's 120 shrimp in here. We are about to make some nice shrimp tacos off of $3. You got to know if you know how to cook. So when they say, hey, make your own food, bozo, I will. I know how to cook. And I want to give a huge shout out right now. I was just there with these guys. Bomb berry bowls. You cannot see it because it's blue and the green screen and blue or whatever turquoise here is. Bomb berry bowls. Right now, they are posted at the Good Life. Okay, that is on Sunny Mead Boulevard. What is that? In between Back and the freeway, where you exit the freeway. Sunny Mead Boulevard and Back Street. They are at the Good Life. GOODLYFE, bowl for a bowl. You go to Bomb Berry Bowls right now, and it's funny how I just did their advertisement for them. I walked outside and I said, hey, you guys want them to know you're over here? He said, well, we can put a menu on the inside. I said, no, do you want people to know that you're over here? He said, huh? I said, I'm live right now on my YouTube show. I'm going to let people know that you are here right now. I'm going to help promote you. He said, oh, he said, yes, here. So people, I hit people unexpectedly. You help people out. You know what I'm saying? This is how you make your channel grow too. That's 2 subs from the team there of the 2 dudes who are doing their own thing. Bomb Berry Bowls, vegan, organic bomb berry bowls. And these are, they have acai and strawberry and all these other type of bowls you can get. You eat those, and when you head over to the Good Life, if you head outside first, you can buy a bowl, or if you go inside first, you bring your receipt out, and then you go ahead and show them, and then you get your discount just like that. They said that they were going to DM me so that I can let the people know where they are at all of their locations. They are out there in 100 degrees right now, making these nice fresh fruit bowls for people. And they're doing a great job. Bomb Berry Bowls. If you are in Moreno Valley right now, okay, exit the Sunny Mead, and if you're on the 60 freeway, you exit Paris. If you exit Paris, you make a right off of the freeway, the very first street. Okay, Sunny Mead and Indian. Once you pass Indian, the very next light is Back, and Good Life is right there across the street, right there. If you are on the 60 freeway coming and you exit Heacock, make a right. Okay, make a right, then a left on Sunny Mead, or you can make a right and a left on Postal. Take Postal all the way down. It'll bring you out to where Back is, and then you just got to do a little turn like this to turn to the parking lot. I'm a delivery driver. I know how to get in everywhere around here, okay? If you are coming up Indian, come up Indian. Just avoid that street. Lots of kids are getting out of school, lots of elementary school kids. Make a right on Sunny Mead and then a quick left. It is right there. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you're in the Moreno Valley area, vegan, organic, nice, fresh fruit, acai bowls, antioxidants, all that other great stuff right there, go ahead and grab you one. They told me I get one for going ahead and doing this. I told them I'll pick it up later. I got to get back to my subscribers. Okay, so I showed you guys a video that was like 5 months old while I went to the store. Okay, So let me tell you this. In that video, you guys saw that my wife was there doing delivery, and I just happened to pick that video. I forgot what was in that video. My wife was doing her thing, picking up, got me a banger. And coincidentally, my wife ordered her food, and it was DoorDash, and it was crazy because when I got home, I said, I saw what you ordered from Chipotle. She said, huh? I said, it was just sitting right there. I got it on video. So coincidentally, it was that episode. My wife says, sometimes you don't see me in the same spots when I see you. Sometimes I don't, because sometimes she don't say anything and I could just be driving or whatever else like that. I said, I don't see you sometimes. So Emilia, that's why I said you made the episode. I got you in there. So people, if you wanted to know, my wife gets out there and does her grind too. She says, I'm going to be more picky now. So she now went from 100% acceptance rate to where she is 99% acceptance rate. That's her being picky. I love it because she's still getting in. She's still getting in there and doing her thing. Let me take these keys off. It is hot outside. Let me tell you. Woo! Woo! It is hot outside. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying all the show from today. We've had a lot of great stuff. People making lots of money. We are on that road to monetization. Hit those thumbs, like and subscribe this stream. We've also had music by K Reese 007. The other side, if you guys have not went ahead and listened to that, go ahead and check that out. You can catch that on iTunes, Spotify. You can catch it on anywhere where you can find music. Here on YouTube Music. You can even hit him directly, and he might even just send it to you. Something like that. We are in the building doing everything. I was showing some beats, even did a little freestyle real quick. Did that in this thing here. So today is an all and out great day. And for those of you who do not know about, okay, let me see if I still have that banner up. The Hot Facts Cook-Off. You guys see videos that I put up there and I cook. I have been issued a challenge from one of my mates, Alaskan Gigging Guns. Well, it's not a challenge. It's something to do as far as saying, let's do something for the wives and cook and see who does this thing. Doordash Revolution said he's in. I said, no, let's make it better. How about the wives get involved? And when we cook, and what it is, people, the cook-off is, obviously we cannot taste each other's food, but it's just getting up there, making something and showing it to the people that this is what we made as a team. So that's what we got going on. If you would like to participate in the Hot Facts Cook-Off, please send it in. I'm looking for more participants than just me and my wife and Alaskan Gigs and Guns and his wife. Okay, I know Ghost says he's in. Okay, he don't have anybody, but he likes to cook. Ghost is in. I am asking Music City Gig Hustlers. That is a couple. I am asking Long Island Dashing Experience. Whatever bad feelings y'all got about me because of Steve or whatever the mouth is, whatever it has nothing. This has nothing to do with gig work. My son also had autism before he passed away, and I donated a lot of money and did a lot of great things for the cause, just like you. I'm calling you guys out to do something special as a couple that has nothing to do with the gig world at all. This has to do with relationships, working together, and having a good time and putting a smile. So I'm calling you guys out, and I'm calling out the driven dad and the driven mom. That's a couple also. And you know what? Even though this dude has been doing his thing, he did follow my advice. Yost Malone, you got your wife in the video. She's talking now in the background. You and your wife can actually be a part of this. You are a couple. This is something that has nothing to do with the gig world. Everyone out there should say, hey, this is actually good. You want to team up and try to make something good and something like, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm in, Cody's in, Ghost is in. I need some more people in on this because I have 10 slots on here. Okay, myself and Alaska's out, so I have 8 slots up. Ghost is in, I got 7 slots up. I have 7 more teams available to be on here at one time to where we can be doing our thing, cooking. We'll have a timer on. We will do all of that great stuff. I'm calling out Long Island Dash Experience. I'm calling out Driven Dad, Driven Mom. I'm calling out Music City Gig Hustlers. I'm calling out every single person out there that has someone that they are with, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, or something. This is something that we are doing right now that's gonna, it has nothing to do with gig. This is working together, working as a team, togetherness, relationship skills. This is all of that in one. If you are a real human being and you love to cook and you like to compete, then go ahead and let me know. Let me know. I need 7 more teams. It can, and check it out. It can be a team of kids. It can be a team of teenagers who want to get involved. It's just teams. But I would like to see couples get involved. But if you are a team and you say we're team bro, F couples, then you bring your team bro in here and show what the get down is. Okay, show what the get down is. Once we get enough, we'll go over the rules and everything, the time limit. We'll go over that and we'll go ahead and do it. I just need more people to participate. These are things that people really are not putting out there, and I want to do these things. So if you are out there and you are listening, let's participate in something great. From good to great. If anyone says this sounds terrible, you are a liar. You are a liar. I saw them go on Steve Rideshare Rodeo show to do like to answer questions and it was terrible. This has to do with real things. We don't care about the taste. You know, we don't care about that. I cook very well. We're not worried about the taste or anything. My food tastes excellent. We're not worried about the taste or anything else. I take pictures. People go and check out my stuff. I'm not worried about the taste at all because, you know, it's all about the togetherness. But I will say again, my stuff tastes great. Tastes great. You know your food tastes great when if you say you're gonna cook and then you say, well, I'm not gonna cook anymore. They all get mad. You know your food tastes great then. So give yourself a pat on the back if you got it going good like that. Because I got it going good like that. I got it going good. Let me put the link up here. I'm trying to get monetized, people. I'm gonna put this link up there. We are good. They're like, dang, HotFacts really did a live semi like everybody else. He started off with this show and now he's just live. Most people just go live, don't even have a show. They just talk about random stuff. It's not even a show. So I actually did a show and I said, I'm not signing off. It feels weird for me to babble up here. I feel this is what people do. I'm just babbling. But they do it to let the stream run. People do sleep cams. So when I left to the store, let me tell you how I put my video up there so I can have something showing on the screen, right? Do you know the whole time me going to the store, I was dang near crying because I left you guys unattended. Seriously, that is really how I felt. I don't know how people can go to sleep and just leave their camera on. I don't like when you go back to edit your film. It's just like that the whole time. I felt bad. I still did it. I let it run. It's 3 hours now. It was at least I had something showing there to have you guys watch something. But that was terrible, people. I'm probably never going to do that ever again. And thus, this is why, people, you will never see me get on here and just say, hey, I'm live. I can't do it. Can't do it. Let me see if I have any comments I got to read off of here for you guys. Let me see. Switch to YouTube Studio. Let's hit here. Oh, I got 4 subscribers off my dog attacking me too. That dog attacking me. People say your videos, I get subscribers. Okay, 2 hours ago, Chugs. It's Chung OZ says, keep up the good work, Rob. Thank you so much. What a weird night. Lots of info. Thank you so much. Purple Angel says, sorry, but laughing out loud. I just started DoorDash and I completely understand. F that S. That's what he said. I'm going to read that. Drone Days. Drone Days says, everyone always says, don't worry. They are friendly. But I still worry. Yeah, people, do not let people tell you that that dog is nice outside. That dog will attack you. And if that dog would have come at me with them teeth for just a little bit longer, I would have kicked the crap out of that dog. This dude says, oh, DoorDash, this is your problem. What did this person write? Wrong. First off, we are all not like this low-life DoorDash. We get the order, it needs to be ready within 15 minutes. I know everyone is not like that driver, but that is the driver that is representing you guys. You got to understand that these drivers represent you guys. I already wrote you back on that one. Richard Meyer says, have you really listened to DoorDash Diaries? He's all about cherry picking and no tip, no trip. He's about maximizing your profit, completely opposite of what you speak about. No. You don't get it. You don't get it. He spoke about the customer service. He spoke about speed. If you do one order, you can get another order really fast and go and get that. He spoke about all that other stuff. He spoke about the tips, and then he said this. Well, how do you know if you are the right driver for the order? He's going to go over that. He said everything that I say. You got to listen. And it's just like I said, you don't have to be top dasher to get large order pizza or the catering program. They offer that to you while you're new and you're accepting your orders. Okay, because your percentages are not going to be low like that. They offer them to you. So if you start doing the orders and get in the loop, you're going to get in the loop. Once you lose Top Dasher and you are still on whatever programs they offered to you, you don't need Top Dasher. You can cherry pick for the most part, but you're not going to be cherry picking large order catering, or you're not going to cherry pick those because you know those are really good orders. Now, if you want to dash at any time, you'll get that acceptance rate up to have all three. There's some people that, I will say it again, there's some people who are top dashers who do not have any of the other programs. There are people that have all the programs. There are people that have some of the programs and not top dasher. You got to understand your mix and when you fit. Okay, Richard Myers. Great video and intro, my Linda Elliott. Thank you so much. DoorDash Revolution. The question demands an answer. It's my quest to search for this answer, and that was who started it all, people. So the DoorDash Revolution and I, like I said earlier, we are cracking the code so we can write the history, how it's supposed to be for the history books of the food delivery. We know it all started way back a couple years before I started doing deliveries. It went into its thing. It added in more places. Then we had no pay. We had no pay, no way, which went in to get Coach Jake before the pandemic started. Then the pandemic started. They were using those same principles and philosophies. Pedro picked up that and tried to run with it and turn it into evilness. Go ahead and check it out. From that, now we understand that from the agreements and the deals that I've been reporting on, that it's a change of the guard. I did one today, an article today, where it said that DoorDash is working on a program with restaurants so that they can pick the drivers themselves. I did that article today from DoorDash. It's actually from DoorDash. And they're giving it to the restaurants to pick their own drivers. So I'm documenting the change of the guard to how it's supposed to be. So we got to figure out who started the no tip, no trip, who really did all this other stuff so we can put them there. These people are trying to hide themselves because they don't want to be part of the wrong side of history. But have no fear, the history buff is here. I will point it out. And this is what all these people are talking about, because all these people don't even know who started this stuff and they are following it. My team, we are up to the battle. Okay. We are up to the battle. So believe it or not, we are coming with more facts, more all that other stuff. You know what? I'm not even about to run my trap anymore. I've been up here for 3 hours. I normally do a 1 hour show, an hour and 30 minute show. Lately, it's been getting hot, and there was stuff to talk about. I'm not about to sit up here and waste y'all time. I am done. Until the next caper, okay? Until the next caper, let's go ahead and do it like this, because this is boring just sitting. Okay? We out of here like Chuck Woolery and 2 and 2. Peace.